Yeah, baby. Get down. Yo, good evening, agents. This message won't last. Mission Imposable, we moving fast. Starring Enders and Agent Variant 2. Toy photography crew, what we about to do. Posing figures in epic scenes. Lights flash bright, macro shots tight. Making toys fight. Imposable missions. We're passing in pose. This show gon' blow. Everybody knows. Enders on the set, directing the frame. Agent Variant sneaking, playing the game. From rooftops to streets, many worlds we create. Action figures for life, never hesitate. Mission Imposable, toys come alive. Figures domino, but we still thrive. Camera clicks quick, self-destruct in 5. Toy photo live, yeah, we have arrived.
Woo! There we go.
Love that bass line, man.
You got to give it up to Diggs, man. Diggs does all of these amazing freaking videos for Highly Posable and us. It's just dope, man. I love it. I didn't even know. He brought it up and I was like, holy crap, that's dope. Anyway, welcome to Mission Imposable numero 7. Lucky number 7, people.
Lucky 7. Woo.
There you go. You know, with me is
be done.
Yeah, my partner in crime, Ender's Shadow, hanging out with us tonight. You know, we've got our special guest. There we go. Corona 4, Nate Strong. Nate Strong, right?
Yes, Nate Strong.
There you go.
What's
Okay,
up?
I was worried I got that wrong, but no, there goes Nate. Love him. Of course, joining
That's
us.
a superhero's name, man.
Exactly right.
That's a superhero's secret identity. You know, I was like, what? Oh man, you got a cool name. You got when you're a kid. Anyway.
Yeah. They go strong,
Nate,
man.
Nate weird, Nate Strong smelling. You know, so no matter what your name is, kids will figure out a way to.
This is true.
Right?
And of course, my man 78. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. Good morning from the other side of the world, from the future.
Woo, woo. Yeah, right.
And Peebly Plebes joining us from Texas. Pablo.
Yo.
What's up? How is everyone doing?
Awesome.
Pretty
well,
well,
man.
Yeah, it's early. It's Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday. I'm wanting it to be Friday, but it's not. So
you're 12 hours.
It's Friday
than we are.
Thursday morning. Yeah.
Right.
I'll get there before you guys, but you know.
Wednesday evening, Thursday morning for him. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That 12-hour difference is I don't know how you do it. But anyway. Getting up in the morning doing these streams or whatever, not you, but it's hard. Not at all. Not at all.
Dude, your trip to Legion's Con, that's what sounded so brutal to me.
That is tough. Last year was better than the year before.
That is a haul.
Man, yeah, it's a haul, dude.
So good for you, man, for doing that. Love it.
Wow. So everybody's doing good. Everybody's chilling. I'll tell you right now, man, my kids were remote learning for like the past 3 weeks because their school had a water main break because of the weather. And it happened over
Burst
the weekend.
Pipes?
Yeah. Burst pipes. And that caused the boiler to crack, HVAC system to go out. It was a total mess. And it happened on the weekend. They didn't find it till Monday morning.
That's not good.
That's horrible.
Where it broke,
ruined like 30 classrooms
through that.
and gyms, and it's like, this is crazy. But yeah, they've been cranking through it. I think hopefully they'll go back next week.
Man,
because let me tell you, it's tough, man. It's
nightmares of COVID days all over again.
Yep. So I want to jump right really quickly into some of the juicy stuff that is being talked about out there. Right?
No.
Yes.
No,
I want to
Hey, we can hear you.
Hey, it's mic work.
Oh yeah, hey, your mic work.
What up, girl?
It took me a little while, but I figured it out.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the stuff that happened with the 4 horsemen and the barbarian figure, right?
Wait, what's pray tell? What happened?
So I don't know a lot about it, but this way I figured between all you guys I can probably find some more information. right? But what I know is supposedly, you know, Four Horsemen was releasing this barbarian woman figure, and one of the heads has red hair, and people say, "Oh, you can make a Red Sonja from it or whatever." And then, of course, you know, Boss Fight Studio has their Red Sonja thing, and they were like up in arms about it. And for some reason, Four Horsemen decided to take that head sculpt away after they were like, you know what, we're gonna back off.
Well,
but
from what I understand, are you done?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I was done.
Okay, sorry. I'm like,
just to clarify, he's never done. You
just I'll learn. Just jump right in.
Just gotta,
you know how old he is, right?
He's
gonna get a chair, pull up on the lawn.
He won't be offended. He's been talking for thousands of years.
Right.
That's yes. Yeah. 1001 from here. Anyways, so it's not necessarily Boss Fight. It's the people who own the IP of Red Sonja, and they are they don't make anything, they don't manufacture anything, but they license out that to people who want to make something like Boss Fight, like Sideshow or whoever, you know. So from what I understand, and I don't know if don't quote me on it 100%.
No.
The people who own the IP who are all up in arms.
Oh, you know, then that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, and so I mean, I've heard, you know, Boss Fight might not be so innocent in all this either, but you know, they might have bought that license, I don't know, 2 years ago to make that figure or something. So but I think it's the people who own the IP who they've been the ones who've been, you know, raging in everyone's DMs and posts and stuff like that. Yeah. And from what I've seen and what I've heard, they were just so unprofessional, total jerks about it, bullying tactics. It was, you know, that was the thing that I think really pissed people off, including myself. So
yeah, I mean, I kind of agree. Bullying is bad.
Because every comment that people were leaving was like, "Oh, this is a must grab." They would comment. I was like, "Licensed at Boss Fight Studios." It was like,
yeah.
I was like, for starters, this is not a Red Sonja figure. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
how can you own a red-haired, you know, female barbarian? It's whatever.
And from what I heard, it all started because Boss Fight complained to the license people, the Red Sonja official. They made the complaint to them that Four Horsemen had a Red Sonja figure, and then they started butting in. And I was like, it's not a Red Sonja figure to begin with. It's just a red-headed barbarian with war paint.
Exactly.
It's like they don't own the rights to a red-headed warrior with war paint. Like, I'm sorry, Red Sonja doesn't wear blue and red war paint to begin with. So it's like,
I mean,
it's more of a Nordic.
And how many people have ticked off? How many of their red?
Exactly.
You know, fantasy trophy characters
for that movie that he did, The Twilight of the Gods.
Exactly.
He's a red-headed Nordic warrior. It was like,
and all that stuff.
Well, I mean, I agree that it's not 100% Red Sonja figure. I mean, it isn't. It's just a woman barbarian with red hair, or whatever, right? But what I will say is, if you hold the IP to something, even if you don't make it, you still hold that IP. The people are not supposed to make it. I'm not saying I'm not saying Four Horsemen Studio. I'm just saying in general. No matter if you hold an IP but you don't make anything, it doesn't matter. You still hold
so
exactly.
Holding the license is legitimate. That's a legitimate thing, and you should defend it. But that figure is no way representing Red Sonja. Just
I got you.
He has red hair and looks like a Nordic Viking barbarian warrior.
Right.
It doesn't mean Red Sonja. So it's like saying, going back to like everybody that's done red-headed warriors. I was like, are they going after all of them? Because it's not Red Sonja, but it's a red-headed warrior regardless. So
Pablo, you're a copyright infringement.
No, so then should they pull Mary Jane figures because Mary Jane's turned into Red Sonja a few times in the comics? So should they pull all the Mary Jane figures?
Exactly.
Well, that's why I love when Mondo posted that picture of that new Ghostbusters figure with the secretary, I forget her name.
Right.
Someone posted on the comments. So I was like, they tagged Red Sonja official. Oh, are you gonna go after this IP as well?
Wow. Wow.
And I think. I mean, I think we can all pretty much agree too that Four Horsemen, if this would have gone to court, they would have won.
And that was my second point. Why did Four Horsemen pull it? Why did they?
Well, it's just not worth the fight.
It's not worth the fight because it's a lot of money involved.
Yeah, and time and money. And
So you think they would have actually, sent?
Four Horsemen would have won because they
would have
had
won,
no legitimate case on it. All they did was they knew that Four Horsemen was going to back down because they were not going to spend the money to go to court and fight them on it because they have to pay their lawyer and all that stuff. And then the people that own the Red Sonja, well, they have the money. They have a lawyer that protects that property. So.
Right. No, I got you.
They've already made all these figures, so that they would, they would have sat in a warehouse forever,
right.
And so they wouldn't have been able to get out and sell these figures. They would have been tied up in court dealing with all this bullshit.
Yeah.
So they just said it's probably easier just to say, okay, fine, but
it's out and
I don't know if you've seen the latest news.
Promoted differently, so
I saw that.
It just
what was
came out.
That name?
So the latest news is they're dropping the price on the figure to $40, and they said I think they've said that they're going to figure out a way down the road to get those heads out in a different way. So whether they package them in a cosmic heads back or whatever, we will get those heads. It's just that they don't come with this figure. Fine.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if you put it on a Cosmic Legion head, the red hair space barbarian, whatever,
as long as they do it before they design a Red Sonja in space. So
right.
Because then they're gonna bitch. Oh, that's our Red Sonja in space.
Yeah, no kidding.
Whatever. It's just,
visually, it looked more like the Aloy girl from that video game.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
For me, that was the first thing.
That and I don't know if you guys have ever seen Barbarians. It's a German show.
Yeah,
It's kind of remind me of that too, like some of the women, the badass warriors and that just kill their face paint.
And when I saw that, when they promoted the shot, I didn't even tie her to Red Sonja whatsoever.
I didn't either.
The first thing that came to mind was the show Vikings.
Yeah,
like a Shield Maiden. That's what I saw.
Right.
The moment I saw, I was like, yes, we're getting Shield Maidens. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
that's gonna go paired with the rest of the wave that we're getting right now with the Bears.
Yeah, the Astray Studio wave with the Bernice and Cassandra.
No, I'm talking about the Four Horsemen, the Sons of the what?
The Rising
Sons. Yeah. Which
is gonna go. It's gonna tie in with that. I was like, that's gonna be awesome. But then people started saying, "Oh, Red Sonja." I was like, Red Sonja. I was like, I don't see the Red Sonja. I was like, Red Sonja had all black striped across her eyes, never the forehead, and she never had the blue. She never had the little symbols. Yeah. So when people started saying that, and then I started seeing Red Sonja official start making those comments, I was like, seriously? It's like, the hell is this really happening? I was like, wow.
And then you chose violence.
And then I chose violence.
All because someone suggested, hey, I can make a Red Sonja custom out of that.
Oh, whatever. I mean, it's ridiculous. Four Horsemen is a big company. I'm sure they're going to sort all that out and they'll do whatever they got to do. That's
and they do it the right way. They do the right things. They, you know what I mean? They're not out to piss people off. They're well respected in the toy community, not only amongst people who collect, but amongst other different toy companies and manufacturers and stuff like that too. So they definitely took the high road. They're classy. Wouldn't expect anything different from them.
I mean, it's a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not, but they also had offered.
No rumors.
They also had supposedly offered to pay some royalty fees, and they still said no. I was like,
no kidding. Yeah, I hadn't heard that. Interesting.
I was like, are you serious? I was like, you guys could have made some money off of this and collaborated with Four Horsemen, even though they said from the beginning it's not a Red Sonja tribute whatsoever. But if they're so gun ho that it is, I was like, well, fine. We'll pay you a certain amount, but. I said, "Come on, man!" I say,
I mean,
you got to stick up their ass, and that's all.
That's what it is.
I'm gonna continue.
It is what it is.
It makes me feel that the IP holders are a bit naive and juvenile in their understanding of how to. Leverage an IP. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, the Motu homages. They're
right.
Anything that helps Motu.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
All right.
But
if we're doing a custom Red Sonja, if anything, it helps their IP.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. But
you know what I mean?
Yep.
I think they're happy.
The biggest thing is we all know that. Sorry to say, but that boss fight figure was kind.
Well, that's the thing. I was just gonna say,
Bobo.
They're the ones. They're bitching because they're like, well, we ain't gonna sell any more of these now that that's out.
Right.
And
that's I think.
So, mommy, daddy, go say something to these guys.
Listen, if I'm gonna tell you, if Boss Fight would have given us the picture that they first put out of Red Sonja, if they would have given us that figure,
Yes.
That's it. They would have blew everybody out.
They would have been fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I wanted it big time until I saw what it actually turned out.
Oh yeah, I'd canceled my pre-order because I saw that first one. It was a leak or somebody, and she had the red blood. No, they posted it officially.
They did. Right. They did.
And the funny thing is that when
they
got
had like the red blush, and I'm like, what is going on with this?
But then when they got the backlash from that tease, they took it down. Yep. And then when they took it down, we all assumed, okay, they're gonna make changes, they're gonna fix it. I was like, okay, that's a good sign. But no, we still ended up getting that same.
They took it down and put a worse picture of it. And said, look, this is more of what you're getting, not that other film, you know?
Yeah.
So it is, I mean,
it's sad. It's a sad thing.
Toy drama.
Right. Exactly.
Every week.
So
we have these talking head shows talking about toys. Let's get to the real, like the stuff that why we're here. Let's George segue.
All right, that's fine. Well, I mean, I've been trying to stop you from talking. You were the one that's talking the most.
Jesus. All right, it's 16 minutes into this. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make a graphic for a courthouse.
There you go. All right, you know what? Let's touch on another subject. All right, good segue.
Oh, the subject I hate the most.
Next caller.
Subject that people hates the most. And I'm getting these out of the way now. You know.
Oh, here we go.
Are you ready? Because 78 also and I had a whole conversation about this behind the scenes. So, the whole AI topic, right? AI and toy photography now and all this stuff and blah blah blah.
AI and everything.
All right, you listen, and I told you guys, I'm not going to hop on it, but I am going to give you my 2 cents because this is. I feel like I need 2 cents,
and I'll give you my 25 cents.
Listen, when it comes to I'm not for AI in the sense of environmentally, right? Because I'm sorry.
It's horrible what it's doing to the environment.
Right. It is. And it's not necessarily the environment because, you know, like 78 pointed out, when you have traditional mining centers and factories and all of that, that's really bad for the environment, you know, and those things, like they cause significant, like, you know, material, like raw materials that are collected for things like that, carbon monoxide, all of that stuff that comes from, you know, regular big giant mining factories and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
when it comes to the AI stuff, the AI stuff is more like it contributes to climate change, electricity, right? The amount of electricity that it does, and the amount of usage, the parts that it takes to make these things, and then once they're like done, they keep replacing them. But those parts create more and more trash that we can't even recycle. You know, so in terms of AI, that is my issue. The whole
water
environmental thing. I'm not for it because of that. You know. Yeah. Now,
I didn't know you were a hippie, man.
I am a hippie. You know why I'm a hippie? Because I think about what's going on. What am I going to leave for my kids?
Yeah.
What am I going to leave for my kids? You know.
So the reason you get mad when someone makes an all AI toy photo is because it's killing a tree.
No, again, I'm going to separate
taking water away from the dolphins.
Right. I'm going to separate that from toy photography. Let's just make believe this AI stuff doesn't, all that environment doesn't affect toy photography. Now,
just put a button on that. So there is a solution for that.
Okay.
There are solutions for that, right? There are solutions for that. I used to work in green tech 25 years ago. There are solutions for that. The problem is the industry that creates the power, that generates the power, is not doing those things. That's it. So it's not them. So that's why I said that there's a little bit of this marketing spin to blame them, but it's the generators. We're going to make more generators. It's an energy company. So if you want to buy stocks, don't buy stocks in AI right now. Buy stocks in the guys that are going to make
the
plants that are going to be powering the AI. And then you should be getting angry at the plant for not making green tech plants.
Right. And the thing is like no one's denying.
There is a solution there. And certain countries have the regulations that are more stringent. Some do not. And, you know, fuck Australia.
The thing is also people are too one-sided on it because it's like, yes, it impacts the environment. They do use a lot of electricity and a lot of water to cool these things down. But you know what else uses more than that? That AI, these facilities are just a blimp. the fashion industry. You know how much waste they go through with clothing, and they don't even sew everything. All the high-end luxury clothing. That's far worse than what these AI facilities are wasting.
Well, it's not high end. It's called the high street stuff.
But people don't look at it that way because all they hear is all the AR garbage. Is like, oh, this is impacting the environment. Oh, they're killing puppies. I mean, and I was like no. So does all of industry. I was like, the motor industry.
Right. I mean,
same. It's like those are far worse. They pollute more than the processing facilities do. But a lot of people don't look at that because everybody's focus, all AI is bad. It's like, yeah, it is bad, but it's not as impactful as everything else. If you want to make a difference on everything, not just one thing.
There's the guy, you've probably all seen him on the gram. He has figured out how to recycle plastic into pure petrol.
Right.
Yeah. Done. We're done, man. That's all good. And then don't worry.
Then he's gone. Then he disappears, and nobody knows where he went.
But all the big oil guys don't want that to happen.
Oh, good, baby.
Okay, so listen, let's separate. Forget about the whole. We covered the environment.
We just lost every viewer.
But just so I'm on track. I mean, I honestly, after hearing this part of the conversation, I really feel that my best investment is bomb shelters because, whoa, Skynet's coming. Skynet's coming.
Yeah.
Whoa. You don't have
it. And Skynet's pretty dumb from what I've been doing with it.
All right. So
now let's talk about AI in photography.
All right. So listen, I'm going to give you my point. My point of view is that if you want to use AI for your photography, I don't give up. Whatever. You could do whatever you want to do with AI in photography. Right? Now, hold on one second.
No, I know.
I will side, right? I will side with the people that AI in toy photography affects. Right? If it affects somebody, their sales, their marketing strategy, whatever, if it's affecting them in a negative way, then I'm not for AI in terms of for them. Now, for me, it doesn't affect me at all. Right? I'm not in this for any, to gain any marketing or company or whatever. I'm in it because I like to do it. Right? Mm-hmm. If my somebody that generates a whole background and scenes and whatever, all they did was took a little picture of the figure and then they did this whole thing and they put it out there and it looks fantastic. You know what? Okay, it's good for them, right? For me, I'm not going to do that. And the only reason I'm not going to do that is because I like the whole process of building the whole world, of building the set. For me, that's the best part of this hobby is actually doing that. And I've said it before. Once I look through that viewfinder and I take that last shot, I'm like, damn, I'm done.
Well, you were heavily involved in building the whole world,
Yeah, there you go. Back way when.
The main issue I have with
that's funny.
The main issue.
Hold on. Let me just finish. So somebody that doesn't do that, for them, they don't care about building a set. They just want to put out a photo and do what, and say, hey, look what I did in AI. And that's fine. It doesn't affect me.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't affect you.
But these guys that I've heard arguments about how they don't go through the creative process. They don't, I learned this. Oops. Sorry, I pulled my thing out.
So angry.
Sorry. Passionate. I pulled my cord out.
Yeah, he just fell off his porch.
I don't know. It seems like you care a lot more than you're letting on.
Right. So these guys that are like, I had to learn this from the beginning, and it takes away from the. I'm like, but how does that affect you? If you want to do the whole creation, then do it. Who cares if this guy doesn't want to do it? Listen, if somebody that's doing AI and doing it like that, but they really want to learn photography, I tell them, learn the process. Because you know why? You'll have fun learning it. Then But if somebody's just doing AI and they're happy, look, oh man, I can create spaceships flying around my figure, blah blah blah, and they like that, then that's up to them. Let them be.
The main issue with it, it's not so much that they're not doing all the creative part. It's when they're turning it into a contest and saying it's a photo.
You know what? Okay.
AI generated images that are more than 95% generated and just just the one figure's photo, everything, it's got its own place. It's already a graphic at that point, not a photo.
I agree with you. If it's a photo contest, it's a photo contest.
An image.
That's where people have the issue. It's not so much that they're not doing the work to do the photo. It's when they're submitting it into a contest and they're saying it's a photo and it's not, and then they win first place. That's where the issue's at, because all they did was take the photo of the figure in their hand, remove their hand, prompt the background, and then that's more than 95% of the image that they didn't take.
Yes, we get it.
I don't have a problem
photo contest, right?
I don't have a problem with it. It should have its own category, and it's fine. But at that point, it's a graphic. It's not a photo anymore.
Right. I agree.
And that's what I was telling somebody else. Is like, I don't have an issue that they're generating images with AI, like 95% of it with their image, like the figure in it, but don't include it in a photo contest when it's not a photo. So that's where the main issue with a lot of the people have. It's not so much that these people are using AI to generate images and not doing the work. That's not the issue. The issue is when they put it in a contest, they lie that it's a full-on photo and it's all AI.
Yeah,
that's where the main issue comes
BTS. AI,
fake BTS. And then now they're
faking
BTS too, which is the other issue. I was like, holy crap.
Listen, I completely get it. I completely understand. They talked about that whole AI photo, and the photo, it's a photo contest. It should not have been in there.
It should not be, I agree. And that's why San Diego Comic-Con made that new rule. They're no longer accepting AI generated images for the contest stuff. Like none of that is accepted anymore. So they're gonna be more stricter now at evaluating everybody's stuff now, which is a good thing, because that takes away from a person who put the effort and work into a photo to win a contest.
Yes, I agree.
When you do it with AI, what did you really do but take the photo in your hand, generated everything else, and then bam, here we go, and then they win first place? It's like, come on.
I agree. Listen,
well, I mean, it definitely robbed. I mean, it probably hits a little bit closer to home for us, since it did rob someone close to us from getting first place. So I think that stings a little bit more too.
I completely agree. My whole point is that people are out there, right? The ones that are arguing about this, this was a photo contest, yes. But then there are people out there arguing that people are using AI and they're not using, they haven't gone through the process. You know what? Who cares? I don't care. That's what bothers me. Is they're complaining.
Regardless, it's art, but it should have its own category when it's in a contest. I don't have an issue with them using AI to generate images. I got no problem with that, because I mean, even Adobe Stock now has AI generated images that we're purchasing to use for backgrounds. So I don't have an issue with it. With that,
I'm gonna age myself a little bit here, right? when I started using Photoshop, right? And I use Photoshop. I mean, I've been using Photoshop when they sent it to you on like 15 discs and you had to load the program.
Oh man,
remember that?
I remember that shit.
I still even have
I still have my old
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look, when they would send it to you on this. Look.
Yes.
There it is.
Lappy.
Look at that.
Man.
We've all had to go tell our kids what that is, right?
People, this is what they would, and you would get like 15 to 20 of these discs, and you had to insert them to load photos. That's how long I've been using
insert them in a certain order too. If you screwed up the order, forget it.
I know they were numbered. They were numbered.
Oh,
but listen. And when they came out with the cloning tool, everybody went nuts.
Oh yeah.
Everybody. You mean I can copy and paste this little section into this and keep going and make it look like this?
Yeah.
You know what? That was AI for us. We didn't complain. You know what? We were like, hell yeah, I'm gonna accept it. All right. Because to me, if I use the cloning tool to erase a wire, or I use generated fill, it's the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
it's the same thing.
But I wouldn't say it's the same thing as AI in general, just because the fact that AI is the thing that bothers me about it, besides the environmental stuff, which we covered, is that it's been trained and it says stolen other true artists' work.
All right. So that's
another thing.
Yeah,
that's another.
There is an option for you to click off, so it doesn't sample the cloud stuff. You have to go in manually.
This is the same conversation
now
that
you
I
can
had
do
with
it,
70.
already.
Yeah, before you couldn't. Now you can do it. Now you can click that option off where it'll only sample your image and nothing else.
So it's going out there. Listen, AI is going out
let's
there.
Just close this first thing. Like, I think a lot of us are agreeing that if you're doing toy photography is the key word there.
Yeah.
Right? You're doing that. You don't, the guys who are trying to say, oh, my AI generated stuff is toy photography. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
Who cares?
In the art world.
Who cares? Who
cares?
It's
hard to say. It's the same thing in the art world.
If
you talk about SDCC, DC Comics, Marvel, all this now they have regulations. We will not publish AI generated art. Yeah. If you have it, they will not hire you. You can say you don't care, but the artists care.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to remember,
separate. You can go make AI art. You can go do that. It's fine, but tell people that it is that.
Yeah.
Don't try and hoodwink.
But we're talking about toy photography. We're talking about
George. But we're just talking about
same thing, man. The guy says, "Oh, my shit's toy photography." It's like, no, it's not photography anymore.
Okay, and
it shouldn't be called photography.
It's not photography. It's something else.
It should be categorized as a graphic at that point.
I'm sorry, Nate. You're sitting there listening to us argue.
Hey, man.
Please.
So at that point,
and that dovetails into the next thing of there's tools, right? Which you clone, stamp. There's tools, and then there's generating, images and art.
All right,
those are two different things.
What I was gonna say is
they're two different things.
Nate, I think Nate, you said that it goes out there and it finds people's artwork, and sometimes like it'll steal artwork, right? Is that what you said?
Samples.
So hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah. We've been doing that for us without AI. We've been doing that. I go on the internet when I'm going to shoot a photo. I go and I look at other people's work, right? And sometimes I'll replicate something that I saw.
But here's the biggest point. You're saying you're putting in the work to replicate it. You're physically copying it. This is somebody typing a prompt and the computer is trying to replicate it. They're actually not creating anything. It should be, if they're going to enter a contest, it should be a typing contest. But you're saying
exactly.
you're being influenced by someone else's work and paying homage to it and doing the physical work to make it look like that.
Okay.
And so the
other person is skipping. The other person is skipping the line.
They're not doing it.
Well, no, they're not skipping the line.
They're not skipping any line.
They're not doing anything.
There's
and the thing is, when people are prompting to generate an image, it is stealing other people's work to recreate something.
I mean, but that's what we do. We look at somebody.
No, it's not the same though, because we're getting inspiration and we're trying to mimic it, but we're putting in the work. The props are different, the figures are different, everything is different, but it's just the way it's posed. Maybe the theme, the scene could be the same, but it's not the same thing, because when you prompting it, it's actually stealing images and surgically clipping something together to generate what you prompt. And that's no longer something that you created. The computer created it for you. You didn't put the time and effort for it. It's not the same like when you get inspired by an image you find online. I get inspired with a lot of Frank Frazetta stuff. Yeah, like a lot of my fantasy stuff is all Frank Frazetta inspired.
Okay,
but it's not exactly like Frank Frazetta's paintings.
But the AI isn't gonna give you exactly something that it found. It's not gonna do that.
But
and if it does, then that's bad.
But it's still getting the stuff from the cloud.
The same way. Again, I feel that.
But it's not.
Instead of the computer doing it, I'm doing it. I mean, I'm going out there. I'm looking.
Yeah, but you're missing.
George is not real.
You're missing it. But you're missing it.
George is AI.
George is AI. That's probably why.
Nate, how you doing, man?
That's why he looks so damn young.
I know. That's why he says how old he is. He's not real.
1,000 years old. He does.
Now we know the truth.
George has been Max Headroom the whole time.
Yeah.
No, but you're just proving your own point. You're saying, well, I'm physically doing it. Yes, that's the whole point. You're physically, like you said before, you're like building the world. You're building the world. Okay. It might be inspired by something that you saw by another artist, but you're physically building the world. What they're trying to say is they're typing and the internet
walk away
stealing images from other artists to create what your prompt said, and sometimes not accurately, and then putting it together and giving you an image like that person, like I said, types something, walks away, rubs one out, whatever, comes back. all the work's done. They're not actually physically building the city. So,
and to me, at that point, it's a graphic. It's no longer a photo. A photo is something you take with a camera. You point, click. That's a photo. Film was the same way. You point, click, bam. You had to go develop the film, but it took the photo. When you're prompting something, the computer did it for you in less than a second, and you already have something, and then you want to submit it as a photo. It's not a photo anymore. It's a graphic. And people keep missing that. They kind of blur that line that, graphics can be photos. Like, no, there's a difference between photographs
I've
and
already
graphics.
heard other
And
shows.
I don't mind them doing the AI stuff, but it needs to be in its own category. You cannot submit it as even though if it's not for a contest or whatever, you can't upload it onto the web and say this is a photo when it's not.
Oh, so you're saying, all right, so hold on. So you're saying that they shouldn't put it on IG and
No,
say,
they can put it on IG, but don't label it as a photo when it's not a photo. It's already a graphic.
Hey, George, is what you do for work painting?
digital painting?
Digital painting. Same
But
thing.
you're painting.
Put a caveat. Put a caveat. There, done. That's it. You just proved it. Done.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
You're
It's
making
close,
it. A human's
but
making it.
Yeah, there is
Okay.
that difference, man. There is that difference. And you,
You know
talk
what?
about
My whole
inspiration
thing
and all
is
that.
I know there's a difference between, doing something AI generated, right? And taking a photo. I know that. My point is that I only am in agreement with the people that it affects, right? Everybody else that's just doing toy photos and just putting stuff on the gram, who cares? That's my whole point. It's like, who cares? And and more than
if you
half
don't
the
want to like
people
it,
that
don't like it.
Exactly.
If you don't want to follow that person anymore,
And
don't
I
follow them.
guarantee you
Whatever.
that more than half of the people that are the ones complaining about this are not being affected by this AI. They're just upset that people are putting AI photos out there and saying, look at the photo I took. So who cares? Who cares?
Well, I honestly, I think the majority that it's impacting that are complaining are people it's affecting in the industry.
Okay, then that's fine.
Because now a bunch of industry people are using AI and not hiring the people that put the time and effort to build their portfolios. Because now Nike can go and render or just type in, I want this shoe, I want it on the planet Mars, I want Michael Jordan holding it, and bam, AI does it.
That is affecting people.
That's taking work already.
Yes.
So it does affect. So I think it affects 90% of the people that are complaining. The other 10%, I give you that it's just people complaining that their images are getting passed on by AI. Okay, I get that. I'll give you that. But I think 90% of the people it's affecting is people that are in the workforce that are putting the work in. Like, they're working for these companies, and a lot of them are letting them go because why hire somebody for $5,000 or $10,000 or $15,000 to do a photo shoot when we could just generate an AI ourselves and cut that person out? Yeah. That's where it's affecting a lot of people.
You know what stings me the most is when people complain about likes and shit. Oh, they like that. That's AI. They shared that. Who cares? Jesus Christ.
Someone butthurt because their photo didn't get as many likes.
And that's what pisses me off. And you know what? And to be honest, I see more of that than people actually complaining.
If you're on Instagram for likes,
right?
Yeah, you're not going
to. I see more of all of that than people actually going online and saying, "Hey, you know what? AI has affected me in my sales, my blah blah blah." You hardly see anything like that. Everybody else that complains about it is just complaining about it to complain about it. Instagram, blah blah blah. Who cares?
I'll give you that. A lot of people that do complain about it. Like if you're in on Instagram for likes and all that, you're going in at it wrong. Because when I first started it did affect me at first, but then once I got past the point, it's like, who cares about the likes? I'm doing this, posting it because I like it.
Exactly.
If somebody doesn't like it, they don't need to scroll or follow me or anything. Once you get that mindset, your account will grow, whether you get likes or not. But you shouldn't focus on your account to get the likes by other people, because not everybody's gonna like what you like or the style that you do, or everybody has their own quirks, their own styles that they like, and they'll follow that. But my point of the whole AI is when it's taking work away from people, because
of course, and
the company finds it cheaper to hire, or not even to hire anybody. They just prompt. They pay the credits to prompt the AI image, and that's it. It's a lot cheaper to do that than to hire a professional, which is kind of sad because
super sad.
That's affecting a lot of us in that way.
I know there's a lot of people, like you said, George, your background's graphic design. There's a ton of people, graphic designers, art directors, artists that do what we do. And it absolutely is affecting them. And I mean, it's like exponentially just like getting better and better and better, right? So if people are freaking out now, wait till 6 months, 2 years, 5 years from now, it's going to be.
It's only
for the most part, we can all tell. Oh, that's AI. You know, we can tell, right?
I think AI's been out
for now, whatever. You're not going to
quite a while, and we didn't know about it. We knew about it like 3 years ago is when everybody started like, oh, wow, that's AI. That's
remember
AI.
Midjourney came out, like,
when
I'm just seeing images pop up. I'm like, holy crap, what is this? This is cool as hell. Before I knew anything about it, I'm like, damn, this is awesome.
Yeah,
that's
true.
But in this very short period of time, like everything else, technology moves extremely fast.
Yeah,
you know. Now they're making like
fast now,
full blown out AI movies. You know, that's like
that Star Wars movie. With Luke, it's insane.
Yes, there was one with Vader and fighting Deadpool.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys saw that. You know, I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Well, someone did that AI video of Hugh Jackman Wolverine fighting Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. Did you see that one?
Oh yes, it's
like, shit.
It's nuts, man.
Nate, what's your goal in this hobby? Do you have a goal
AI?
or no goal? AI.
God damn, George.
I'm curious if like, are you one of the people that are pursuing like a career or this?
No.
Okay, good.
No. Nope. I'm 100% in this to have fun.
Nice.
As a creative outlet, like we were talking earlier, man, I work in a creative field. I do that stuff, but I've got a boss, I've got a budget, I've got clients, I've got all, I'm put in a box. I'm told to tell this story.
Yes.
And in this, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I can tell whatever story I want.
Right.
The budget's up to me. I don't have anyone telling me what to do, what not to do. And I'm the art director. I'm the director. I'm the photographer. I'm in charge of these little actors. This is my movie set, So I enjoy the hell out of that. And like we were saying earlier, if you like it and you want to comment and follow, wonderful. Sure. It makes you feel good, but I'm not in it. Never been it for the numbers. Hey, every once in a while, I just hit 5K. I'm going to put it out there. Hey, everyone, I hit 5K. I'm happy about it.
Right.
It took me 10 years to get here,
right.
But my main reason for putting that out there is just to say thank you.
Right.
Thanks for everyone who's been with me from the beginning or new followers. I so appreciate, those that do want to, be along on the ride with me. So it's just to share some gratitude more than bragging that, hey, I got 5K.
Right.
I lose followers just as much as I gain them. I mean, it's
right. I know, right? There's that. It's a weird thing.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's probably also from a side of like, holy shit, 5,000 people like what I do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
And average, average photo, I might get 200 likes. So out of 5,000, I don't know, whatever that means. So,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe out of 200 likes, I'll get 50 comments. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not like I'm getting 5,000 likes and 5,000 comments every
right. Exactly.
You know what I wish more than likes I would like to see besides the fire emojis is like sometimes I would really like
I'm
more
just gonna do fire emojis to you all the time.
You blew it, bro. You blew it.
Eggplant. You want eggplant?
I want eggplant, water drops.
Eggplants all the time.
Open mouth, water drops, eggplant.
So 78 is fire. Nate is eggplants. I'll do the banana, and Peebly has to pick one.
I'll do peaches.
There you go.
And I see most of you all once a year, so don't worry. You'll get an actual wrench thrown at you in person. My whole point. What I'd say, I wish more than likes. I mean, what people were saying before, like when you first start, I think you care about the likes because you just want to see your stuff, know that it's being seen.
Yeah.
But I think more so now, one thing I think I always would have really liked to have seen is like besides emojis, wise asses, is actual engagement and conversation started in the comments, which you don't really see. And I don't know if maybe that's my fault or I'm faltering that way by not like going, oh, thanks. Here's a fire extinguisher. Let's talk about the photo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Maybe I'm not engaging them in the comments, but like at the same time, it's like, I don't know. That's some more engagement on a photo or a post. I would feel more reward from than a like.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I try to do. Everybody that leaves me a comment, anybody that leaves me a comment on my photos, I always try to at least comment back, thank you.
Yes, for sure.
To appreciate the fact that they went in there and wrote a comment.
Oh yeah,
I do that. I do that too.
You got
I do that too.
And sometimes I fall behind because I get so many at one time. Because then again, it's my own fault.
Oh, I get so many.
Oh my God, the bombardment! I gotta keep charging my phone.
Not so humble brag.
I posted like 3 just today, so I find it daunting answering all the comments on just one photo once a week, let alone 3 in a day.
Right.
So,
yeah, for sure.
I was heated up today because of the whole nonsense.
That's funny.
Anders, yeah, I agree with what you said. I think there's also to create that interaction, that conversation. Sometimes the actual caption to your post helps.
Yes.
And then you'll see some people, majority don't, but some people actually read what you write in there. And if you ask something or you comment on something in that, then it some people who are taking the time to read, they will comment, like you'll say something about a figure, or you'll say something about where your thing was inspired from. And you put something out there and then it comes back. That's what you do have to put it out.
I'm glad
there.
you said that, because that might be where I'm faltering in my post.
Because I just looked at your photos and you ain't saying shit.
Most times I'm not. But I'm glad you pointed out.
That's a good point, 78, though. That is a good point.
Now, what's your favorite Daredevil story? By the way, doesn't 78 look like John Landis? But
exactly. And then I'll be all over that shit. Fire emojis.
Your favorite movie of mine is American Werewolf.
John Landis is an institution.
Yeah. And I think on the flip side of that too, I mean, if I not necessarily had the time, but took the time to be a little more descriptive in my commenting, or complimenting, rather than great shot, hey, this is awesome, or fire emojis, like, hey, great shot, I really love the lighting or the depth or the poses. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll do that if I've got the time and I'm, but
it's very hard
to nice to do too.
Right, it's very hard to keep up with comments like that.
Well, yeah, because if you're
following
so many people,
comment,
So
and it is. You don't want to sound too repetitive, but sometimes it is.
Well, see, that's the
thing.
This
is a great crop.
So I will say,
a great angle. And you're like, I sound like I'm just
doing the comments is for the Mythic collab, because there's like 20 or 40 of us.
Right.
And I can only say the same thing so many times.
I know.
Because in actuality, it's the same. It was like great lighting, awesome composition, great color grading. I was like, you can say that so many times without it sounding like I'm just a douchebag repeating the same thing for everybody.
So I'm glad that you said
also
that.
a douchebag who says that on a show twice a week.
Right. No, I'm glad that you said that.
Well, hack them also.
Tuesday nights.
Of getting the reward. Well, of getting getting the reward of engagement rather than likes, really thinking too, isn't Instagram's objective is engagement. So if it sees your post getting all this engagement, then it's going to put it to the top, and then the likes are going to come anyway.
That's true.
Hey,
that is true.
To actually put things in perspective. Look at the 5 of us. Look at us. Look at us. We only know each other and are able to have this because of the crap we posted on Instagram.
Exactly. And that's my favorite part.
Oh, when you said look at us, I see 5 incredibly handsome dudes, one wearing a great Mount Me hat. You know what I mean? But no, go ahead. I'm joking.
I know.
Yeah.
George,
going back to your question, what do you want to get out of this?
Yes.
This has been the most unexpected best part. Meeting all you guys, having relationships, some of my new very best friends in life I've met through this hobby.
Yes.
It's amazing. Right. So that's the best part, man.
Yep, that is.
And we only started like if let's say I'm with Enders, like I would say, oh, he kind of likes the stuff I like, and you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, whatever it is, I thought he was an Asian dude, and I was chatting to him and all that the whole time, right? But we were talking, and then we got into DMs, and
he slid
and we
into
have
your
our
DMs.
own thing. Oh yeah, I slid into his DMs, right? You know, and Nate.
My DMs were wide open for 78.
You know,
well, a lot of us, a lot of us met through that Mythic collab too.
Yeah.
Like the majority of us were all in that same group because of Iqbal.
Well, the funny thing is, I wasn't in that Instagram group till like last year. I was in the WhatsApp group out here in Indo for like 5 years.
Oh wow!
Oh, no kidding.
Which was so because it was the Indo Iqbal. He set it up, and so he had the IG group chat, and then he had a WhatsApp group, which I'm still in.
Huh.
Wow,
and I didn't even know you guys were like had a chat.
Wow.
And so I remember when he added me, so a couple guys were like, what? 78 was never in here, but he's been part of the collabs for like 3 years.
Right.
That's wild.
But anyway, I'm actually glad that you said what you said, Nate, because we're now even more on the same page, because I'm like totally like that. Yeah. You know, I'm doing because I want to get away from work and everything else, and this is my fun time.
For sure.
I already have a job. I don't need another job.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, you know, we know who have massive followings and they get free boxes from Hasbro or this or whatever. And that's great. And I've heard them say, yeah, it's nice, but then I feel obligated to shoot this stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, it'd be nice. Sure. Send me free shit, please. But, I never ever wanted this to ever turn into a job.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yep. That's 100%. Now, let me ask you another question that I usually ask people. What do you shoot with?
I shoot with a Canon T7i, I think it is.
Oh, okay. So that's the same.
Canon,
that's the same. Enders shoots with the Canon also.
Okay.
Yeah, I shoot with a T7, not the T7i.
And it's handsome that will appear too.
Yeah. So, and I think that started because my daughters wanted to get into photography a long time ago in their early teens, and we'd gotten them, you know, like a Costco, package kind of thing. The kit. Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
And I started, you know, playing around with it, and then that's what I first started shooting toys with was that. So I think it's just, you know, you get used to it, you know, where the buttons are and all the controls and everything. So that's.
Did you do phone photos first or
nope, never.
Straight into
nope, just straight in with
straight into the, okay.
What do you see?
So you went into it more like I'm starting to learn photography. I'm gonna take pictures of my figures.
Yeah. I mean, I've learned a lot about photography doing this. Yep.
Right.
I've always been interested in photography, and I was never all that great, but I like taking, you know, the usual like landscapes and travel pictures and stuff like that. And
am I correct that you were a collector before a photographer?
Yes.
Okay, so you already had figures and all that stuff.
I did. I mean, it's the usual story.
Yeah.
You know,
it just grows.
Toys when you're a kid, and then you know, turn you teen, chasing girls, got rid of them all. And then mid-20s was for me. I went to work and I was partnered with this guy, and he said one day for lunch, do you mind if I stop at Toys R Us? I'm like, sure, that's fine. And I thought he had to buy a birthday gift for a nephew or something. I found out he was buying stuff for himself. And I went in there and I'm like, wait, what? Well, adults can buy toys. That's cool. And he's like, fuck yeah, man. And so that's when the Spawn stuff was out and all that. And I'm like, wow, these are toys. These are action figures you buy. So that got me back into it. So I collected went nuts for a handful of years, and then I totally stopped again. I don't know when that would have been, maybe 20, I don't know, early 2000s, you know. Right. But then once Force Awakens came back out, it reawakened Star Wars. That's my first true love and everything. Found myself back in the toy aisles, and here we are. So yeah, I was just collecting, and I was getting like Sideshow and Hot Toys, Star Wars, stuff like that. And then my daughters, again, talking about them, this new thing called Instagram came out, and they're on it. I'm like, oh, I better get on it just so I can kind of monitor what they're doing and stuff like that. And that's how I found out people are doing toy photography. I'm like, that's a thing? That sounds fun. Like you can actually do stuff with them rather than just open it and put it on a shelf.
Yep.
And
or
essentially
keep it in the box and look at it.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how it started. Yeah. Just discovering it, giving it a shot, and just falling in love instantly.
So, I'm sorry, what were we going to say? 78, did you say something?
I just said that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. See, I like listening to like some of this stuff, man. This is amazing. I'm going to I want to bring up your account.
Yeah, bring up his IG, man. Jeez, you should have been talking over his photos. Like, look at this one
now, because you know what? I mean, there's so many things here to look at. It's incredible, and you know, I'm gonna let you know, man. I've been following you since I started. You were
same. I think we've known each other for way back. Yeah.
Started doing this. You were one of the first accounts that I found. I was like, holy
1837.
Shit. Those
the first camera was invented.
Black cloth over them. Like,
George has been around so long, he's been following your family line.
Right. The Targaryens.
I have a feeling.
He was into my cave drawings.
One of these Strongs is going to be a toy photographer one day.
Right. I don't know. Have you guys been watching the Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
Yes, hell yes.
No, not yet.
So I am up to episode. I haven't started episode 5, which was this last episode, and I know it's gonna be epic.
It is, man. Did you read the book?
No.
Okay, the book. I just recently read all 3 novellas, so I knew it was gonna happen this whole season. And I knew it was gonna happen in episode 5. I'll tell you, dude. I was on the edge of my seat and just tense the whole.
Even though you read the book,
half hour. Yeah, I knew it was coming, but man, it was so good. Yeah, I love it.
That's amazing because I'm loving it. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, so you know.
Yeah, same.
So, Nate, you know what I want to ask you is what's your process? How do you start a shot?
Oh man, it's all over the place, to be honest with you.
Which is fine.
I think like a lot of people, I've got a list of ideas on my phone.
Okay.
That, you might be taking a walk, or you might be watching a show or a movie or reading a book or something, and an idea will pop in your head. You'll get inspired. I'll put it in my phone, and one day I may, if I'm kind of at a loss for what to do, I might scroll through like, oh yeah, and I'll try and put that idea together. And other times it's like, okay, we've got our weekly collab,
right?
So I'll, I might not have any idea whatsoever, but I'll come down into my room here and I'll just look and see, all right, what figure haven't I shot yet? All right, so what can I kind of build around that? Start thinking of the props I have, what kind of story I want to tell. Sometimes the image pops in my head.
Do you start? And the reason I ask you this is because some people say, well, I set up my whole diorama and then I figure out the figures, or they start with the figures and then, how does your role work?
Yeah.
I think figures first.
Okay.
I'd say figures first, and then I build around them. I mean, sometimes it's the whole thing is there. I know what figures I want. I know the setting it's supposed to be in. You know what I mean? It's just all in my head, and it's just a matter of putting it together.
Right.
But a lot of times it's just, all right, well, I haven't done a Batman shot in a while, or I haven't done Toy Story figures, or whatever. And
so
I try to mix up.
Right. Okay.
I try to mix up my gallery. It's obviously heavy mythic and cosmic because they're my favorites ever, but I like to mix it up. I got a wide variety of figs, and I don't want people to get super bored looking at the same stuff on here. But like I said, Star Wars it's always my first true love. I love putting some of that stuff in there when I can. So yep, here's Batman.
This is I love the fact that you have an array of stuff, and like that's how I like my feed to look, like just a bunch of stuff, nothing the same all the time, and I notice also, and I tend to do this, and I think you do this also, is your photos have to have some sort of story or something behind it.
Yes, that's what I think. My number one goal is I want to tell a story.
Okay.
Yep.
Right,
yeah.
Because
some are more evident, more out there than others, maybe, but yeah, I always want to try and tell a story.
Right. Yep. So I tend to hinder a lot of my shooting because I can't figure out what story I'm going to tell. So I'll get a figure and I'll be like, if I can't figure out what story I want to tell, I can't shoot the figure. I just don't want to shoot a static photo.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
you don't like just doing the hero pose.
Can't.
No, I don't. As much as as much as it kind of looks like I just it has to it has to say something. Yeah. Not that I've never done a regular static photo. I mean, I have, but I'm sure I've been happy with those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, once in a while, a portrait's cool, or close up or something like that. But like I've said every single year, all right, this is the year I'm going to put action into my action figure photography, right? And I've never been so good at doing that. I kind of find myself doing the in between sort of
quiet
more
moments.
like single moments or quiet moments, stuff like that. So
okay.
But I still want to go out and
see that.
do that.
That's the thing. That's one of the things I see and I appreciate about your photography is that it is like that. The in between moments.
Yeah, it's usually, I mean, a lot of times it's a single figure. I don't do a ton of figures at once, but I just like to get in tight and really focus and highlight the individual figures. Like this, there's 5 figures in this shot. It took me a little while to get this composition down and the story I wanted to tell. So this is a little unusual for me, I guess I should say.
You had to focus on or tell yourself to do to get in tight on the figures. Don't have too much stuff around it. Get into the thing. Try and focus on that story. Or was that always there?
78 wants to know because he wants to do that also. Isn't that right? 78. Don't you want to get in there? Because 78's photos are very wide.
Yeah. No, I think
I often do a lot of wide photos.
Yeah, and I think I've heard Trevor say this a lot too. It's like, and I think I've been guilty of it in the past too. Especially, hey, you get a fucking kick-ass dial by 78, and this dial is big and it's awesome. You want to show that dial off, right?
I know,
but like this picture here, this dial, that's a pretty big dial. But it's not about the dial in this case. It's about the figure. You know what I mean?
Right.
But sometimes it just depends on your scene and the story you're telling, how many figures you got in there, but I just tend to really kind of focus in on the figure itself more than anything, and let the setting and the props and the foreground and background and all that kind of help fill in the gaps, I guess.
Do you lean more towards? It looks like you lean a lot more towards like cinematic feel.
I guess maybe that's where I've ended up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was ever a conscious decision. Like I gotta make my photos more cinematic.
Right.
I've just sort of organically, I guess, found myself here.
It just falls that way sometimes. Like you're not even thinking about it. It just ends up being cinematic. Because I mean, we use a lot of the blue and orange light, which is a cinematic.
Yeah. I mean, over the years, I've learned a ton about color theory and lighting and all that stuff. So, it's been a process, man. I mean, God, you look back, it's like I'm, extremely embarrassed by the early stuff.
And you know what? And the funny thing is, I hear a lot of people say that, and you shouldn't. It's a natural to feel embarrassed. But you know what? When you look at something old as opposed to something new, that progression,
you should see growth.
Yeah, man. And it kind of like you're like, damn, look how far I've come.
Yeah. I mean, I am. I guess. Yeah, embarrassed may be strong, but sure, there's some pride in there that you have come along and learned, and but I think, and not to bring all this back up again, but to me, like you're saying earlier about the AI stuff, right? To me, you're robbing yourself of the ability to learn and grow on your own and get that fulfillment out of it. And one of my mottos in life is always be a student. Just never stop learning, because I'd say 99.9 photos I end up putting up on here, when I put them up and I look at them the next day, I'm like, damn it, I wish I would have done this. I could have done that. How did I miss this? You know what I mean? So,
always.
I think we've all been there.
Yep.
But but when you see that growth, it's like, and again, if people that want to really do toy photography and start doing this instead of doing AI, they'll get it. They'll be like, oh, okay, I can see why. But, doing a shot like this, right, it takes so much time because every figure has to be posed correctly, right? You have to have the patience to do this. Like, for example, this man standing right here, this hand that you have here is intentional. It's and I know it because this is the stuff that I do. That's intentional.
Same thing, right?
And I look when I look at your photos, that is exactly what I look for, and you never disappoint.
Oh, well, thanks. I mean, again, that took a while to learn that because I'd look at photos and be like, oh my God, his hand is over the dude's face or whatever, you know.
And you know what? And there might be some people listening to this and see like, these guys are fucking crazy. Get the hell out of here. I'm not going to worry about a hand being tilted one way, but you know what? I'm super OCD and it's got to be pointed or tilted the right way. That's, you know.
And the thing that I've learned too back. So if you did go way back in my early days, when I was first doing this, I didn't have a studio. We've got a bar in my basement, and I would take toys out of a tub, go set them up on the bar with what little few props and lights I had. And I had to quickly take the picture because my wife didn't want to see this stuff out.
Right.
And so I had to quickly do it, take it all down, load it up, and hope I got something good, right? So once I was finally able to get a setup that I could leave up and I could shoot and I could experiment and I could take my time with it, and I didn't give a crap if I really wanted to post on Tuesday or something, that was my day to post. But if I didn't get it up, who cares? If I'm not happy with it, I'm not putting it up.
Yes.
And so if I can sit and load them up and go through all the pictures and you know what? I'm not happy with those. I'm not going to post it. And maybe tomorrow I'll come back with a fresh set of eyes and some new ideas, and all of a sudden maybe something will click. There we go. But I'm not rushing it. You know what I mean? And that's been the best part.
You're giving me a hard on talking like that, bro. I swear to God. That is absolutely exactly how I feel. We're connected, man.
And this is the part of the show where it went into the
This is the part of the show where I take off my pants. I don't know if you know that.
Ooh.
You know?
Cue the music.
Cue the music.
Yes,
because like you said, it's the process, man. Putting it together and
this is I mean, and I feel, and I think when you do things like that, when your process is like that, and you take your time and you don't rush it and you think about it, that's why the photos come out the way they do. That's why you have those great, fantastic photos, bro.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, it helps that rush and just experiment, you know. Like I said, a lot of times I may not know. I may have an idea in mind at all. Sometimes it'll come together super quick and I'll take 10 pictures and I'm done.
There you go. Oh,
other times, the latest picture I posted, what is today? Thursday? No, it's Wednesday. Yesterday morning.
Wednesday. Right.
I went at it 5 different times. And it took me, that's why I was late. I missed the collab on Monday night because I wasn't happy. It wasn't coming out the way I wanted it. And so I went back.
The little guy in the back of the wagon. Yeah.
I went back over and over and over and over and over because, and the funny thing is I took my original pictures. The angle was great. Snag, the goblin was great. Everything was good, but the stuff around it I wasn't happy with. So the next day I came back down and I moved stuff around, but I could not get that exact same camera angle and the way he's posed. I don't know why I couldn't. And I kept going back to that first setup, but it wasn't right. So it took me a long time to try and match that back up and get happy with it. And so it was great that I had again the time. I didn't have to feel rushed. I could move lights around. I could move backgrounds. I could try different lenses.
Right.
You know, all that stuff. That's to me, that's again, the process. And I enjoy doing it because you never know what you discover. That's the best part. You know, there it is.
What I have been doing lately, believe it or not, is I always start with the figures. I always start with whatever the pose is going to be, right? And I'll put them on a table, and I'll take my phone camera, and I'll take a few photos with my camera, with my phone, just different angles, and then I'll look at it. And I'll give it an idea of like, all right, you know what? When I position my camera, my actual camera, I need to be down here and stuff like that. And that has helped me a lot. You know, I don't take photos with my camera, with my phone to take photos. It's just to get, you know, let me see which angle. Do I want a portrait? Do I want a landscape? And it's been helping me a lot, you know, because it's kind of,
that's smart.
Carry your camera around all the time. It's kind of like cumbersome, you know, so the phone helps in that way. So
right on.
That's a little tip there, you know.
I like it.
I would do that. I would, if it's the idea started with a pose. Like I have tons of hand photos, but that's just for me to like not forget the idea for a pose, and I just build the story around that. Most times, or sometimes, yeah. But yeah,
the other thing I like about your feed is that it's not that one warm sepia tone all the way through. If you know what I mean. You know?
Yeah.
And again, I love to see the colors. By the way, I just got one of these figures, these Monster Force figures. I got my first one.
I love them.
Yeah, Diggs Fig sent it to me. So big shout out to Diggs.
I'm into them, man. I'm not going every single fig, but I freaking love the line. It's really cool.
Yeah,
they come loaded. Sculpting's great. Paint's great. They're rad. Super rad.
Yeah, I mean, I know 78 has shot some of these before, and I was like, oh man, I gotta get these figures, and I haven't until Diggs sent me one, and I haven't even opened it, but I looked at the I opened up that flap with the packaging, and I looked at the figure, and I was like, holy, I can tell.
Yeah, their packaging's sick too, man. They do a great job on that.
They do.
I can tell that the figure's gonna be amazing. So
yeah, that's a figure that or set of figures that I need to do more with, you know. Because they are like you said, like the figure does inspire a lot. Right?
It's so
good.
You
can tell all kinds of different stories. With them. I think they mix
stories
in good
that we
with
haven't been able to tell.
Yeah, Indiana Jones or G.I. Joe's, or, you know what I mean? Just like Mezco, you can mix them in with a bunch of.
Yeah, the Doc guy.
For sure.
Works so well with that kind of steampunk.
Yeah. Did you get the Pulp Fiction ones, Nate? Like the Sparky and
the Mezco,
Shadow, and all the Mezco ones. Nate, did you get any of those? You know which one I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. No, I didn't. I admire them big time. No, they're so cool. People are doing amazing work with them.
George, can you click on his photos and then scroll through them that way so we can see them?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm sorry. I was just picking and choosing the photos that I liked, you know. But yeah, those gangster figures and stuff like that.
They look great. And the new one, the bigger guy, looks so good.
Yeah. So they're a lot of fun.
Like Chubsy Wubsy.
Yeah.
People are killing it with that dude, man. Sometimes I kick myself for not getting it, but I gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. You do. Yeah, one has to
go back one photo.
Go back one photo.
A couple photos. One more. There. The crown. Next one.
The next
one. The crown.
Forward one.
Forward one.
Go forward one.
There we go.
There we go. The crown.
Right there, George.
There. Stop. See that this is the kind of stuff that I really like from it. Like
thanks, man.
Yeah, the storytelling.
It's
very cinematic.
I don't know why, like what it is about I don't know, I have a pressure of, because I'm, you guys talking about job and all that. There is a thing I'm trying to sell dioramas, right? So, it's like, shit, I got to get that photo of the wider shot to show the dio.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I have that, and that kind of, I don't know, like clutters my.
But
but it also myself. I gotta take, I gotta have the balls to do this more.
But what I love about a good dio, though, and yours are like the 78, is the versatility in it. That if you don't shoot the whole thing, you can shoot this corner, that side, you know what I mean, and you can get so many different looks out of just one dio. That's what I love in a good dio, is the versatility of it. And yours got it. It's got steps, it's got arches, just nooks and crannies and corners and walls and windows you can push light through, that stuff like that.
Yeah. I was trying to give you a compliment, man.
You know why 78 dials work so well is because he is also a toy photographer.
Yeah, you get it, man. Totally.
So he understands. As much as I want to think he's a dial guy.
My daughter's really good, But then that George is right. Like the dios all came because of the photography.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love that.
So it's like, okay, what do I want? What do I need? What do I want? And then
But I love like this picture of the narrative weight.
People, we don't do, I think like people want, like I mentioned that hero shot thing, right? But they want to put the figure in the foreground. This is different, and this is very deliberate,
right?
And I for me, it takes balls to do this. There's a bit of courage to do that. And I think it's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Again, Nate. Like
that's the hero shot. That Darth Maul there was the hero shot, right?
Yeah, I tend to do. Yeah,
great. It's great.
Walking.
All that. Okay.
Right.
A lot of walking in your photos.
There is. Yes, there is. Yep. At least they're doing some movement.
Right. They're doing some. He's coming for somebody. That's the point. But
I think, I think we just laughed at that, but that makes it the in between moments.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly.
Here, there's not really. No one's necessarily moving, but I mean,
they're getting direction.
They're having a conversation.
Right.
Yeah. At least, but there's a story I think going on.
Right. Exactly. Like,
where's
what are they
wrench?
talking about? Or you make up your own story. Where's the wrench? Is that what you said?
Yeah, the guy's like, "Where's the fucking wrench?"
Just wait, Carl's gonna chuck it at us.
I know exactly.
Right, oh, God. Look at this. Does this figure move well?
It does.
Yeah. For what it is, yeah.
Heck yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean they improved that ogre scale quite a bit.
The tail helps a lot.
It does.
Oh, really? We're keeping it standing.
Well, you're talking about moving. Before, like the thing was in the middle of the night, that dude would move by himself, and take out the rest of your.
Oh God, right?
It would come alive and just destroy yourself.
You're like, what the hell, everything.
It's like
we've all got custom heads,
right.
All these custom painted heads and all that, and they're all tumbled. And you're like, oh my God.
They're all over the floor, shattered.
Nate, is your family very supportive of the hobby, or do they think you're kind of crazy? Like my family.
My kids love it. They think it's super cool. They're into it. They're nerds like me.
Okay.
That's awesome.
My wife tolerates it, I guess. It's like the room I'm in right now is I'm looking like a foot from me is my hot water heater, my furnace. This was like a storage room, like all our Christmas shit was in here. Like it was, it's the unfinished room in our finished basement. And I just
like, fucking no more Christmas, get this shit out of
here. I slowly took it over and to my wife's chagrin, but she's just, she said, all right, fine. As long as everything stays in here and it doesn't seep out anywhere else in the house, that's fine.
Oh, but that's funny.
She does. She supports it. She doesn't get it. I guess she doesn't get the toys and stuff like that.
Right.
Like she comes down and sees a lot of the Mythic Legion stuff. She's like, those guys are scary.
Yeah.
But she does. I've sometimes every once in a while I'll share a photo with her and say and explain like, see how the light and blah blah. She goes, yes, I can appreciate that. As a picture, I'm just not into the toys.
Right.
But she really does like the community aspect of it, and she's met a lot of my friends that I've met, and she likes them, and we hang out. So she's good with that. Yeah.
Listen, my oldest daughter is a collector, not necessarily of figures, but she has the collector bug in her.
The bug, yeah.
So she gets it. She understands, and she loves the photography and the toys. My two youngest kids, they couldn't give two shits about it.
Yeah.
I'm
video
dead
games.
Serious. They're all about friends and computers and gaming.
Yeah.
That's all they care about.
Yeah.
And being on their phones.
Fortnite.
Yeah. But they do like to see the fight. They like to see when it's already set up. They don't care about the setup process.
Yeah.
They like to see when it's set up, and then they're like, all right, cool, you set it up. All right, that's what it looks like. Show me the photo when you're done. And then they like to see the final photo. And that's it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that, I can leave my toys out and they don't care, man. If my
pick them up, yeah.
I've said it a million times. If my dad had a collection like this, there was no way in the world he was keeping me away from his toys. No way.
Right.
Yeah. I would have been all over those.
Yeah, we grew up different era, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah,
I didn't. Do you buy a toy to photograph it, or do you buy a figure because you like the figure design? Like, is it both, or is there like a conscious thing? I want to take photos of that.
You know what? It's mostly with photography in mind, I'd say. I mean, I'd collect Legions, anything Forrest puts out, regardless. I just love them that much. But unless I really am into a figure, and I just really want it for a collection, I have to, for the most part, have to foresee it being in a picture somehow someday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Wow. But like, for instance,
that means there's a I guess there's a discipline there as well. So you're not rampantly collecting everything.
Yeah, I can't. I just don't have the space or the money. But like, things like I've wrestled big time. Arcane's one of my favorite. Well, it's my favorite animated show ever. It's up there with amongst my favorite series. Period. But so with the sideshow or Hot Toys figures, I wrestled with getting them, and I didn't. I'm like, I can't, But now I'm seeing stuff like I have Watu Tom and
Tom. Oh my god!
So I'm like,
and he's brutal, right? It's not just one or two photos.
I'm never gonna. I don't want to even take a picture now because I'll never even come close.
Right.
I want that figure so much because I think it's a beautiful figure and I love the show. Right.
What you do is you secretly take photos for your own self. You can't put them out there.
So I blame Tom for buying those two League of Legends Arcane figures.
Yeah, I mean, their figures are incredible, and obviously
they look great.
Thanks a lot, Tom. Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like Nate's version. Then he's just Tom's done it all, so I'm okay. I don't need to do it, so I don't need to buy it. I like that. I wish I had that.
Yeah, I wish I had that too. But I bought two Hot Toys for the first time.
Did you? Well, dude, I'm on the wait list now, so we'll see if I.
Okay, he takes it all back.
Well, I said I want him just because I want him.
On the wait list,
whether I take a picture of them or not, I want
for both of them.
Yeah, but I think maybe I'll only just keep Jinx. But we'll see.
But Jinx got to have a friend, right?
That's the thing.
Jinx got to have. All know that story.
But Jinx is your sister, though. So
you've already bought three. You might as well buy them all.
Exactly. There's so many characters. So what I'm really hoping out, I'm holding out hope for is that like a Mezco or a Mafex or somebody will get the license and we'll get some great.
I was talking to Trevor about that. I'm surprised that no one has done a 112 line on Arcane.
I am too. Yeah. I am too, man. I'd be all in if they did. If they're good.
I mean, somebody told me that Riot Gear is really strict with their licensing, but a third party doesn't give a damn about licensing. So I'm surprised we haven't gotten a third party.
I am surprised.
But Arcane isn't that old, though. It really isn't that old.
Well, the first season of Arcane happened over 2 years ago.
But yeah, again, that's not that.
This guy.
That's not old.
That is old when it comes to having toys go with a very popular show. Arcane skyrocketed. It was like the number one for a long time, and then season 2 did just as good.
Yeah. So
by that point, they should have had something come along. But the only thing that came out of it was the Hot Toys, but that came out even later, like after season 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but for anyone out there that has not seen Arcane on Netflix,
man, go
watch it. It's absolutely amazing.
Single frame is a piece of art.
And
you know what else? When you're done watching it, go to the League of Legends YouTube channel and watch the behind the scenes, the making of it. It's fascinating,
awesome.
Man.
Yeah.
It's like, talk about inspiring and persevering.
And you know what other figure I'm surprised hasn't been made either? Blue Eye Samurai.
Yeah, me too. Love that show too.
That's a great show.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm so like, these are the type of figures and shows that, like, especially third parties should be hitting up, because a lot of this animation,
you think so,
is based off of that. Like that style, like that's something that you would assume that they would jump right on.
Yeah,
at least be the first ones out.
Something to say with the. Circle back to the beginning with the IP holding company. They're not looking at the show the same way as, say, like anime does or cartoons.
That's true.
It's a
that's probably why.
Is it because it's Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix don't understand that shit. People
based around a video game already.
Yeah, it's League of Legends is a mobile phone game, right?
Right.
It's a phone game,
That's look, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, you're fucking old, George.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that's the thing.
See?
Yeah,
You know,
League of Legends has
Fortnite
been around for a
figures
long
didn't
time.
sell
Yeah.
well, right? Fortnite figures didn't sell well.
Mm.
George's kids, you know, playing games. They ain't into the toys.
Was it Jazzwares? Yeah, it was Jazzwares that did that line
and
of League of Legends,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't do well, right?
Yeah.
So it's one of those, like, you can say, oh, the video game doesn't translate to the figures. So they probably somewhere up there was like, yeah, we don't need to do that for this show.
Maybe.
Right.
Whereas anime, because it's older and it's, you know, it's part of it, the comic books or the toys are part of that experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it goes, it's a cyclical thing, right? Where and so maybe this is, you know, there's something there. It could transition, break through. Because a lot of people who like the Arcane show aren't watching it because of the phone game.
Right, of course. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's right.
I know nothing about League of Legends whatsoever. But
and it's, you know, it's a multiplayer, blah blah blah, top down, little blobs running around, casting shit game, right?
Right.
It's not my kind of game, but that's huge.
Oh, it's massive,
massive. I have, you know,
wow.
I'm showing my age. I got staff that stream live gaming.
I was about to say they have huge
while
shows.
they're doing my work for in the office, right? I'm like,
wow,
huge tournament watching, man. There's a tournament on and blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, that's cool, man. You do you.
Yeah, so whoever hasn't watched it, they're missing out. They need to watch that.
It's a great show.
Just trying to figure out, because it is strange. It is strange. That they look so good. I mean, the Hot Toys just showed you they look so good in
that.
Man. As a figure, I mean, but Hot Toys, you have to admit, Hot Toys is known for making really good stuff.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying that you know, they use that word toyetic. They look so nice as figures. Why haven't we got the 112? It's a good question.
I mean, look at it.
I still hope it'll happen.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
Yeah, we're all hoping.
K-pop Demon Hunters is getting figures late. Maybe
I mean, not quicker than
Arcane. Quicker than Arcane.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But those figures, you look at them, they're kind of going to that Barbie thing, you know.
So
they're not for action figures, you know what I mean?
Although they did make the Hot Toy versions, which look great.
Yeah, Hot Toys are Hot Toy collectors, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of shows and all that, Nate, I love what you did with this figure, and I am absolutely going to steal this idea. This is fantastic.
Yeah, from the Mezco, what are they?
He is AI.
Skull, whatever.
Yeah.
No, well, the background is.
Right.
But
Kit Bash is fantastic. So
you know what? I probably stole it from someone to begin with, and I forget who the coat's from. Maybe Punisher or something. I forget.
Punisher or Blade? No, not Blade. Blade.
I'm all jealous, you guys. Matter. Your leather coats are still holding up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you should be totally jealous.
Oh,
dude, man, my Blade, that OG Blade, he don't have leather pants anymore. He's got slacks.
Climate there, is it?
Yeah. Oh, it's insane. It's just like if you don't use it, it just like.
78. Do you live by the water?
No.
Okay. Dude, no, I'm just curious if some of it would be.
Well, I mean, you know, the water is an hour drive away. So we are
humid.
It's a
humid there a lot.
It's the humidity, man. It's tropics.
So my grandparents,
half the time.
Growing up, my grandparents in Puerto Rico, they live by the water, by the ocean, and I used to say, why are my grandparents so poor? Why do they have these old ass refrigerators rust all over them? I thought they were like they couldn't afford a refrigerator. And it was because they went to like refrigerators every 3 years because the salt would eat away at the appliances. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Crazy.
The salt, the cars, you see a lot of the cars that look at that. It just the salt water would eat away at their appliances. It was insane. And we didn't live. It's not like they lived that close, but it was like I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
Wild.
What do you guys have? You guys watched the trailers for the Spider Noir with Nicolas Cage? What do you guys think?
Good, man.
I'm into it. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it's cool.
I'm hoping it feels because it is Amazon, right? You know,
is it Amazon?
Yeah,
Prime. Yeah. I hope it has a bit more film. You know, like how do you say that? The production, the seriousness of a film rather than
right. It is a TV Amazon, show, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the only thing.
I see.
You know what I mean? I hope what I mean as well is like I'm watching. What was it? The Wonder Man. There are good aspects, but that could be a bit shorter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they could cut it up.
I haven't even started that.
I loved the series. I thought it was great. I went in not knowing a single thing about it, and I just loved how unique and different it was for Marvel kind of thing. Wow.
But for me, like Ben Kingsley. It's about him.
Yeah, he's so good.
I only like it when he's on the screen.
He's great in it.
Is he still playing the Mandarin?
Yeah. Well, the guy who played the Mandarin, he was an actor.
Right. But
he's the actor. He's the actor. It's awesome.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, it's a trip. I thought it was good though. Entertaining.
That's hilarious.
That's the thing with this is the shtick is that you can watch it in black and white noir, or you can watch it in color. Right? They're having two versions.
Really?
I didn't I didn't know that. Yeah. I was gonna give you shit, man. Like, hey, this is supposed to be black and white. This photo. What are you doing?
Well, this is old, fairly old, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Even more.
Right.
Yeah, funny.
I'm just curious to see how Nicolas Cage will do it.
Yeah, me too.
That's my biggest worry.
Sometimes I love him, and sometimes I'm just like kind of roll my eyes at him, like, all right, you're trying to be.
I mean, as long as he sticks to the same way he portrayed himself in the animated series, like the animated universe,
right?
Like if he sticks to that, like that, I guess the way he voiced them, I think it would be fine. But if he doesn't go full on Nicolas Cage, is what I'm worried about.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I want to thank you, Nate, because I think you were the one that got me into the chat with the Mythic and Fantasy collab.
Oh, cool. Okay, so right on.
I appreciate that you got me into that. I came in there swinging. You
You did, man. You did.
I don't know about that.
No, it's been a great, awesome group, dude. I'd love.
That's great.
His favorite Conan figure. That's why.
This past LegionsCon when we got the group photo, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
What's this guy saying? What's the hammerhead alien saying? I forget his name. What's he saying? He's saying something.
This guy right here?
Yeah, that guy. Look at him. He's looking at the Jawas like, what the fuck?
When I started collecting Star Wars figures, the Star Wars universe was my biggest collection. That's what I had. That's what I had the most of. I still have the majority of my stuff. I have
tons of Black series.
Yeah, I got tons of Black series. I have. I even have old. Like I have old ones. I have the Luke Skywalker, X-wing fighter, the X-wing fighter. I have the
Black series.
Yeah, the Darth Vader. No, but I'm talking about not Black series. I'm talking about the old ones. I have
like the Kenner.
Yeah. I have the Kenner ones.
Right on.
Ones. I have the Rancor.
I thought he was going to say was it the late 90s ones, but no, he's talking about
Power of the Force,
70s, 80s.
Yeah, I got the Rancor. The Rancor that comes. I got that. I got a bunch of stuff.
I thought he was going to say he had George Lucas's ideas before he had them.
I told Lucas about Star Wars. He stole it. It was my idea.
Well, the year before Force Awakens came out, my mom kept all my Star Wars toys. I had all my ships, everything, and I played with them when my kids were little.
That's awesome.
I let them play with them, and their beat up stickers are all off, and parts are broken, and everything. But we played, and we had a blast. So we were having a garage sale, and I'm like, you know what? Kids are kind of grown up. I think I'm going to sell this stuff. So I stayed up all night going through eBay, bagging stuff in little baggies, and I came up with the price, and I put like on Craigslist that, hey, in our garage sale, I got some Star Wars stuff too. Like within 5 minutes, a guy contacted me, goes, I'll buy all of it.
Wow.
Like, shit. Okay. He came the next day, bought all of it. And because he bought it in bulk, I gave him a good price.
Yeah.
Had I waited a year, I probably could have made double what I made. But that money ended up sort of being my seed money that when I got back into collecting that next year, that's what started everything. So I don't regret, selling it.
Right.
Great memories with it all. I got a couple that I held on to, like you said. I got Luke, X-Wing, and Vader, but yeah.
So what happened to me was I got married very early. I left home early. I left all my stuff, and my brother was 6 years younger than me, and his friends would come over, and they'd take all my shit.
Oh no!
Oh yeah. And I wasn't home. I was married. I moved out.
So
and every time I go home to to see my mom. Like, where's my stuff? It's like, oh, I don't know. And then his friends would come over and just grab my shit and take it. And I don't think, and honestly, I don't think they knew like the worth. They just like, oh, that's a cool figure, I'm gonna take that, and it was like, what the hell. I had a lot of comic books gone. A lot of comic books are gone. So yeah, that's what happened to my stuff. I was like pissed.
Now, was it comic books or was it
man,
Playboy?
my comic book collection going stings, dude.
Yeah, the Playboys were gone too, bro. They took everything. They took all that shit. And I had a favorite one too. I had a favorite one and they took it. Yeah.
So just a real quick story if you want to go back a couple, like another example of how ideas pop up. I might just find maybe one more. Nope, one more. That I was on a walk. I found that acorn, and I thought that kind of could be a hat for one of my Mythic Legions figures. And that's how this idea came to be.
I can't believe
every once in a while. Yeah.
Look, I can't believe you said that.
Oh, you have?
Oh no, you can't see it. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I have an acorn. I literally took it because of that.
That's funny, dude.
I literally took it. I picked it up. I was walking the dog. And I was like, oh, you know what? That could be a hat. And look, you know what? Now I can't. Now I have to throw it out.
No, you do your own spin, man. That's.
This is one of the Mythic Legion figures that I don't own, and I am so upset that I don't have. This is Thistlethorn, right?
Thistlethorn, yeah.
I have the one that looks just like this with the black and white.
The Stinkor tribute.
Yeah. I have that one, but I've never been able to find this at a decent price.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
Yeah, I love this.
I think he went up in price. Yeah, he did.
He goes up every year in price.
He's fine.
Don't worry, they'll make
I noticed you tagged.
What is it? The Legacies thing.
Yeah, we may get another version. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah,
it would be great. I noticed you tagged David and Bird. If you guys don't know who this David and Bird is, he's absolutely amazing. He makes figures, these little figures from like acorns and branches and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
they're called beacorns.
Right.
He's awesome. He used to work for Lego.
I've been trying to get him on our show, and he hasn't replied.
Oh, really? Yeah? Oh, man, dude, I've been following this guy.
I've been wanting him on the Bonus show for the longest time.
Yeah, I bought one of his prints for my daughters because we love chickadees, and he had a picture with chickadees and his beacorns. And
I love his behind the scenes when he has the little figures and he has like little birds interact with it. Like, it's awesome. Or little squirrels or chipmunks.
Yeah, it's the videos he puts together, narrates, and puts music to. They're awesome.
Just
They're treasures,
absolutely
man.
Beautiful. You can learn a lot in terms of if you want to capture something and and sort of it's not an action shot, but when he photographs those birds interacting with them, they're still shots, but you could see the movement in that photo.
Talk about telling a story. Yeah. He's great at it, and the patience he's got to do it, but he's wonderful.
Then again, it's all he does, right? Because I'm sure by now his empire has risen. He's been on the news,
Yeah, he's awesome.
He shows these trays of just little branches that he collects, that he goes through when he's building an acorn figure. It's
he's good. He'll sketch out his ideas, almost storyboard stuff out and everything. Yeah, he's great.
So
and speaking of tagging, so that's another thing I love. Like this is the cape Thistlethorn's wearing here is made by Darla Ackerman. So I love really highlighting all the other artists in the community that make 3D heads and Pablo's stuff that he prints out, and the sculptors and the painters and the soft good makers. My mind's always blown by that, and ever since the first Legions cons I went to and was like, this is an art show,
Right.
So I love really highlighting that part of the community too, and calling them out and stuff. So yeah.
But
I'm still what's the word? Not enjoying, but still going through all the stuff that I got at Legions Con from last year.
Oh, same. Yes,
I do that purposely. It's like, okay, one a week.
Right. You savor it, right?
That's
savor it.
Good. That's the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's stuff plenty of stuff I haven't shot yet. Yeah.
Yeah, I have I think we're all in that boat, right? Where we have I'm literally you can't see it, but I'm sitting around a ton of boxes that I haven't opened.
Oh, I know, the pile of shame.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And what do? We just keep buying. It's just like it's insane.
I know. We don't have the room.
Oh,
yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard to keep.
Like, I don't even know where I'm gonna put that rumbler once I get it. It's like,
it's like the trash,
rumbler. Dude. Wait till the dragon shows up.
Oh my god.
That is going to be
go up there. He's just gonna go up there.
It's gonna have to be hanging from the ceiling, man. I don't know.
I know.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane. That that dragon, and it comes in what? It comes in two boxes, 3 boxes, something like that.
Well, it depends on what you all ordered. If you ordered the extra wing set and all that, So,
yeah. I went. I mean,
if you got everything, it's 3 boxes.
Yeah. I went all in because how could you not go in on that? It's just like because I need the spread out. You need the wings that are spread out. You can't always have him with his wings down.
Now, how are you going to get him in a shot? Is the thing.
I know that's going to be the challenge.
Right?
Yeah,
that's the best part about the dragon is that there's so many ways to shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to necessarily have him in the whole shot.
Oh, for sure.
It's just there's so many ways to shoot it. Now, if you can get him in a whole shot, which I'm sure it can be done, right? Right lens and all of that, it can be done.
Look at Trevor's shot. The main one. Hey, we full circle. Thanks for coming, ladies.
Right, exactly. It can be done, but you know what? That's gonna be the fun part. The fun part is trying to figure out. All right, now how am I gonna shoot this figure? Well, the hard part is gonna be where you're gonna put it. The fun part is like shooting it because that thing is beast. Yeah. From the moment I saw it live,
like dusting that thing, like how are we gonna be like storing this thing? Because it's gonna be probably out, not in behind something, right?
Piece of furniture, man. Yeah,
exactly. It's every year you're gonna have to every 6 months dust that thing.
To make a custom
and I
closed case just to have it, dust free.
You saw the case at the con. That thing was about the size George could fit in there, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. Listen. For the people that did not see it in person, take it from everybody here.
Dude,
it was jaw dropping.
Yeah.
It was jaw dropping. And when they put it out, they had not announced the price, but in everybody's head, they had already bought it. No matter how many people complain, oh, it's gonna be this much money, oh, it's gonna be that much money, blah blah blah. You know what? It didn't matter. They were gonna buy it anyway.
Oh yeah.
They were gonna buy it anyway because all these years that we had all these Mythic Legion figures, this is what it was building up. This is like Marvel, the 10 years of Marvel. What? What did you say, 78?
Yeah, we knew this was coming, man.
We knew it was coming. We just didn't realize how great it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't know how they're going to execute it.
Right, how they're going to execute. Oh, we need everybody would talk about goblins and trolls.
That's not the biggest one in Mythos either.
I'm sorry?
They said that's not the biggest dragon in Mythos either, so that means there's a bigger one somewhere.
I'm sorry, but I'm done.
They made that one. Oh my god!
They can't.
They originally said
as big as it is already.
The 5 pillars were going to be 5 dragons. They've rescinded that now, so thank God. But those other 4 pillars could still be something big.
Yeah,
right.
Not this big.
Right. Yeah. No. They if they went bigger, that's I mean, it's not impossible to go bigger than this, but it would be ridiculous to go bigger than this.
But you wonder, like, if they're going to at least use, say, 75% of the sculpting on it,
Yeah.
You may get another one that's as big. Maybe it's got 3 heads, or who knows, man. But
shut up! Stop!
Like, be quiet. Shh, don't say. Yeah, don't put anything in their brains.
We're gonna edit all this out.
Speak it right into existence.
We don't want no strikes again because it has 3 heads. So it's gotta go 4. 4 heads.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Right.
Oh, that's right. Mike. What is
we don't need to hear. Oh, it's
Ghidorah.
Tiamat, wasn't it?
What was that?
I think you're thinking Godzilla's guy, right?
Yeah. Ghidorah, right? Isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
Ghidorah.
it Ghidorah?
King Ghidorah.
Yeah.
And I have the higher one. The higher Ghidorah one is fantastic.
That's pretty big as well.
And that
That's
and
a big,
exactly, you took the words right out. And that's big. And the dragon is way bigger than that, dude.
Yeah,
Way.
It's gonna be crazy, man. I hope we get it by end of year, but if not, it'll be worth the wait.
I think they said by the summer, no?
I mean, I know
No,
how
not
you
this
get
summer. No.
Oh,
I think they're
really?
saying they hope to get it in our hands by end of year. I think
By
the
end of
latest
year,
I heard.
Before Legion's Con.
Yeah, that's the ideal.
maybe.
Yeah, because they were
They're not
saying
gonna
that
say.
they were giving people an option to pick it up at Legion's Con. Also, wasn't there an option for that?
Not at Legion's Con, at
Just
their
at
office.
their studio.
Yeah.
Or at their office? Yeah.
Yeah,
At their warehouse in Jersey.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what I opted for. I opted for.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because you know what?
Nice.
I mean, to ship that, I was like, I'll just pick it up. You know?
Yeah.
And plus, you know what? That's
That's
one
gonna be
thing
fun.
that you don't want to leave UPS, USPS, or FedEx to deal with.
I know. I'm gonna be a nervous wreck as soon as I get that shipping notice, man.
If it was one box, okay. But 2 to 3 boxes, imagine you get 2 and not the third one. I'm like, fuck that. I'm just gonna go pick it up, man.
You're just gonna get the wing and headset, not the body.
Right, exactly. Yes.
Not the track. Yeah.
Oh,
That's gonna suck if that happens. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Shit.
So just to let everybody know, I usually announce this beforehand, but we're running into an hour and 40 plus minutes already. So I'm gonna, we'll talk a little bit more, but I'm just letting you guys know because we're going on the 2-hour mark.
Okay.
Namas.
Look at 78 is wrap it up. It's morning. Have you had your coffee at 78?
No, man.
No, that's fine.
Got to go get his Cheerios.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't complain. You're off today.
I'm not off. I'm dealing with work down here.
Oh, okay. Because you told me, I'm off on Thursday.
No, I don't have meetings. I don't have meetings. So I'm free because I'm,
now
I'm having a meeting here. I'm literally telling people I'm in a meeting.
I love it.
I'm like, I'm in a meeting right now. I can't join that call. I'm sorry, I can't join. I'm in a meeting.
Awesome.
He's literally lying.
Besides these new waves coming in that everybody's been waiting years on to get, are you looking forward to anything coming up, Nate? Any figures? Anything at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's just anything we're getting from Four Horsemen. I know they're saying it's been a big year. I'm super excited for the role-playing game, the Kickstarter.
That's right.
I've been really getting into D&D. Since I was a kid, I wanted to play. I never did up until the last couple of years.
I've been wanting to get into that. I just don't have anybody to play with.
Right, man. Yeah. So speaking of, check out Allegiance Quest.
Wait. Let me get you up here.
This is our game. So Trevor bought these as a little fun gift for all of us who play together. But yeah, it's been a blast. So I can't wait for Four Horsemen's version to come out with that. And super. I mean, the figures are looking awesome. We got to do a test run, kind of the game in a besides Legion's Quest, which we it airs on YouTube and stuff. We did one that we couldn't air, but we had a blast. We made up our own figures for that.
Nice.
So I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I mean, anything that come out, I'm looking forward to whatever's coming out from Cosmic this year because we haven't seen anything new from that in a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys use, in terms of the figures, are you guys using like the Warhammer size figures? Those little
like the minis?
Yeah. Or are you using actual?
Well, the cool thing with it is that you can they're coming with little standees, like acrylic standees.
Okay.
Or you can get minis, or you can use like Legion's figures.
Nice.
And the way they're doing the maps is if you get a map and it's scaled to minis, which most people play on if they play in person, they have a thing where you flip it over for what they call mythic encounters, sort of like your boss fights. And they've scaled it up so the squares represent, now they're to scale of Legion's figures.
Oh, wow.
So if that's how you want to play, or if all you want to do, like it's just so fun when you play. everyone's who does really love the minis, right? But the cool thing is how many of them would have killed to have their character as an action figure that you can continually upgrade and you know what I mean? That's why they're having all these different character packs and stuff. Yeah, you can pose them, you can play with them, and they say like, when you're in a battle and maybe you've got 5, 6, 7 people playing with you, it's your turn to roll and you're going to do this. Well, it might take a little while to kind of come back around to your turn. In the meantime, you've got this figure, this hand candy, you can sit and play with it, pose it, and you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I think it's going to be a great marrying of the two worlds, and I'm excited for the new eyeballs that are going to get on the studio and on Mythics, and it's exciting, So
that's great.
I'm pumped up for that.
Yeah, George, you were old enough to remember your own Mythic encounters. So
back in the day, in the medieval days, with the wenches,
Right? Nice.
Get thee to a nunnery.
Well, he lived through the Renaissance era.
Are they gonna make little 112 treasure chests for the game? And so you go into the thing and you open it and there's an item.
Well, they should. I mean, with
Isn't that be fun?
With the Legion's Con, figures we
fun.
just had, that what was it, Dawns of
Discovery?
They have some treasure chests in there. Yeah.
But for the game itself, Yeah, so that you can put an item in there.
Right.
The dungeon, I don't know, is he going to be called the Dungeon Master? He can have a bunch of chests.
GM, DM. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, and he can put things in there and then you actually open it and go, hey, and then you can put it in your figure.
Yeah. That's cool. I love it.
Did I just
are you into the game? Do you follow any of that stuff? 78, the board game?
Way back I was into D&D, but it's been a minute. The community out here with D&D isn't I don't know if it exists or not.
But what about the Mythic
that's
Legion?
The thing. I could never play, as a kid, because I didn't know any friends were into it. And now with virtual, through D&D Beyond and all these different virtual tabletop.
But the thing is, having to find a group that would take on a newbie is another hard thing, also, because it's like for people that don't know shit about it.
I think there's a lot. There's a lot in that situation.
Yeah, but I think if you put it out there, you'll find people. And that's the thing about Legion's Quest is, so Joe Gonzalez is our GM DM, and Jesse has had a lot of experience with it. But other than that, it's Trevor, Bill, and Curtis and we're total noobs. And so you get to watch that show and learn with us. So and I still I'm in a Critical Role. Those guys are pros, man. They're obviously professional actors, but I'd say they're professional D&D players too. They still hey, can I do this? Or what is, you know what I mean? They're still questioning. And so it doesn't matter. You just get in and start having fun.
Wow, that's great. I mean, I never got into the whole D&D thing because I just didn't like the whole.
It's because you didn't like nerds.
No. I didn't like the pace of it. I'm too hyper to be waiting to read and figure something out. I'm like, no, I gotta go. I gotta swing my sword. I gotta go. Come on, let's just go. Let's just start swinging.
Yeah,
it's like that old video game clip of Leroy Jenkins. Like,
Leroy Jenkins.
That's me.
I love it. That's Curtis in our group, man. We'll be all sitting there like, all right, how should we attack that? And all of a sudden he's like, I'm going in.
Right.
Exactly. These games are definitely not for you, George, because the campaign could take months.
Yes, I can't. I gotta be in and out. I play Battleship with my kids and I flip out. Like, come on, just hurry up, just throw a goddamn missile. Hurry up. I just can't.
Come on, find a boss. Find a boss.
How do you play video games, George, or do you not play video games?
I don't. I really love the video game stuff, and I have like a PS5 and all that. But I barely play the games, even though I have them. But when my son plays them, I turn into my kids. You know how kids now watch other people play games, and like, oh, I'm that person. I'm like, oh my God, run over there, shoot over there. My son, one of my favorite games to ever play. One of them was what's the guy with the no, listen.
I had to get in on the age thing because I
told you, right? Didn't I tell you?
I'm right there with you, George. So sorry, go ahead.
Snake.
So what was the Uncharted?
Oh yeah,
Uncharted was one of my
Nathan
favorite.
Drake?
I'm sorry, yes, Nathan Drake. So
great series, man.
I think I played the first one. That shit took me forever to finish or whatever. I think I skipped the second one, and then my son started playing. I think it was Uncharted 4, the one with the high detailed or whatever. I said, listen, why don't you try playing this, whatever? And he started playing it, and he was like really good at it. And it'd be like on a school night, it'd be like 10:30 at night, and I'm yelling in the living room, and my wife would come out of the bedroom and was like, what the fuck is going on in here? And I'm like, and I would be like, shut up, go back into your room. He's almost at the next level. He's almost at the next level.
And then you woke up the next day in the middle of the
like
street. You're like, what the heck is that?
Oh, that's awesome.
I would be like all over that. I would be like, oh my God, run, shoot, kill. And then he'd die, and I'd be like, why'd you die, dude? Like, what's going on? Like,
the pressure.
The pressure. God damn.
Damn.
You know what happened?
You're like those
what
parents of the kid in the sports just shouting.
Yes.
It's like video game.
I guarantee you, George woke up in the morning going, "Oh, why does my face hurt?"
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he waited for him to fall asleep, and she did one of this. Like him in his sleep.
Yeah,
I would be like
I
that.
would get so into it. I was like, oh, because I was like, and I would tell her, you don't understand. I couldn't finish this game. He's finishing the game.
I'm living through him.
Right, basically.
Oh
right.
my God.
Yeah, I'm sure she still doesn't understand.
Right. Yeah.
You should, if you want to have those kind of experiences about Dino, you should play some Souls games.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, the Dark Souls
are hard, man.
The Dark Souls,
yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah,
you want action. You want in the fantasy world of that you're talking about more pace.
Right.
Yeah. So good.
I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I'm gonna have to take a look at that and get my son back on the system.
Man, I used to game like crazy. It's been a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
don't have the time. Like, any spare time, I want to be in here shooting.
Right. My games were like the first Metal Gear Solid. I absolutely loved that.
Such a liar.
Yeah, and Siphon Filter. I don't know if you guys remember Siphon Filter. Yeah.
So Siphon Filter. Oh yeah.
So
such a liar. Fuck off, man.
No, I'm serious.
I'm younger than you, man. I remember Nintendo NES. What the fuck are you talking about? Link, Zelda, Super Mario, Mike Tyson, Punch Out.
Yeah,
come on,
dude,
man.
All right, you know what? I probably still have that shit.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Metal Gear. Metal Gear happened like 10 years after Mike Tyson and Super Mario.
No, but I'm talking about on the PS system when Metal Gear Solid first came out and all that shit was like that was back when I was like in the 90s, bro. Right?
Yeah, but you had NES in the 80s. What are you talking about?
Nah, but I didn't play NES.
In
you
television.
Didn't play Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
No, I didn't play any. The only system I ever played on, and still to this day, is only PlayStation.
God,
I never did Nintendo. I didn't do Mario. I didn't do Street Fight.
You're one of those guys like, oh, this is a fad.
You didn't have the Wii. The Wii bowling.
The Wii I played. The Wii bowling. I played that shit a lot. Bro. The Wii bowling.
Tennis.
And tennis? Oh,
Commodore 64.
Oh my God. My little ones. I still, by the way, I still have my Wii system, and I still have the tennis and all that. I play it with my kids when they were younger, and we'd be in the living room, and sometimes I'd be swinging the tennis, and I whack them in the head. I'm like, oh shit, I'm so sorry.
Were you one of those guys that had the glove and
the what?
George, were you one of those guys that had the special glove?
Nah. I just
the headbands.
No,
headband.
Those the Wii remote. That was it. But I had my little me though. I had made my little Wii me or whatever.
Wii me. Yeah.
I can still hear that sound, that music that would be with that.
Ding.
George is lying though, but the only reason he didn't have a Nintendo is because he was pissed off because he helped design Commodore 64.
Right.
And then Nintendo came out
it died.
Yeah. And he's like, fuck this.
Oh,
Fuck that.
Man.
That
Played
Italian
Leisure Suite
plumber.
Larry. I know he look at it. He looks like Leisure
Yes,
Suite
he
Larry.
would. Yes, he would.
Pitfall. You played Pitfall.
Pitfall.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that was
Load
awesome.
Runner.
Oh my God. Pitfall was the
dude,
bomb, bro. I remember the first time I found Donkey Kong. I was at an arcade with my mom, And
he just said he's played games. What the fuck, George?
Calm down.
You said first game was Metal Gear Solid.
No, I'm talking about I didn't say it was my first game, but with the first game that really like, oh my god, I love this was like Metal Gear Solid.
All right, roll back.
All right, whatever. See, this is how they bust my chops. You know what?
Did you get the Figma? Did you get the
and
Figma
I always fall for it. What?
It's
Did
all
you get
good.
the Figma reissue?
We didn't love you, George. We wouldn't do it.
I know.
Snake.
I gotta admit that.
Snake, yeah.
All right, guys, we are at the 2-hour mark, and
All right,
I've
made it.
talked my head off.
Fucking A.
You know?
Wait, George, a question real quick.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about AI?
Yeah.
How do you really feel about AI?
Well, let me know.
No, I'm just thinking about everything you said, and then when you were there testing Oregon Trail for any bugs, you get pissed off at how long it was taking. You're like, skip to the end.
The Oregon Trail. Oh my god!
You died of syphilis.
If then,
George was like, yeah, I do. I remember when people would die from syphilis.
Hey,
It's
George,
accurate.
did you finally get some trigger fingers for your?
No, not yet. But I'm not gonna fall into that trick again.
There's so many great debates tonight. We could get into totally another one.
And Nate,
You notice
and
this is George debating himself, right?
I call. Do you say they're not trigger finger hands? I call them gun safety trigger finger hands.
Yo, listen, Pablo was the one. You know what? I'm gonna give hold on. I'm gonna give Nate a little bit of context here because he's probably not wondering what the hell we're talking about. So we the new Marv Kane figure.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Okay. So he comes with his axes and he comes with 2 really nice magnums, but the fingers that they gave us to hold the guns are like this. Oh. They don't have the finger that goes into the thing. So he just kind of holds the gun like that. Yeah. And I was like how could you send me a figure like Marv and not give us proper trigger fingers? I mean, it's
and then I messaged him that's a safety.
Right. And this guy goes, that's because he's holding the safety. And I was like, that threw me over the edge.
He's practicing good stuff.
Right?
Yeah, Marv is. Yeah,
I was like,
being responsible.
Listen, I said to them, this is a Marv figure. This Marv, this character, he's never used a safety in his life. Okay.
Well, that was the point of that. Because have you ever seen Black Hawk Down?
Yes.
Okay. Remember when Delta Force were in line, and then the sergeant from the Rangers was in line, and he was telling them, "Hey, Sergeant, you're supposed to have your safety on," and he's like, "This is my safety."
Oh,
meaning he doesn't need to have the safety on because his finger's not in the trigger. This is his safety, so there's no reason to have the safety on. That's what I meant by that's his safety. He doesn't have to have it.
George didn't even understand what you were saying.
I thought he was like, that's what he could put on his safety.
Like, this is his safety.
That is the safety.
That is the safety. Not having
you don't put it in. If you put it in, you're not.
You know what? Marv doesn't do this shit. Okay. Marv
here we go. He's changing his story now.
And away he goes.
Heat the finger up and bend it. See if it'll stay like that.
Anyway, listen. I just wanna. I don't want to keep Nate too long. Also, and I want you to let people know. You know, the usual. Where can they find you? What do you want? All that good stuff. Let it all out, my friend.
Yeah. So Corona4, as you can see, is my Insta handle. Post there. If not there, I'm posting on Facebook in the Cabal or Dark Lair or whatever those groups. You know, every other Monday-ish, we do Legion's Lounge on YouTube. And like I said, Legion's Quest is on the Let's Go Off-World podcast. Nice. And we usually try and do that on the opposite Mondays that we're not on Legion's Lounge. But one of the things with D&D is the hardest part about it is getting everyone together to be able to play. So sometimes we'll be regular, sometimes we'll be a month in between. But we're talking about making it its own channel.
Nice.
So stay tuned for that. But
nice.
Yeah, I guess mainly that's it.
That's awesome.
And
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I mean, I'm always trying to tune in to everyone else's shows, so you may see me in some chats.
Right. There you go.
So.
There you go. I mean, there's so many shows. It's like you can only do so much, right? You know?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I get it. But yeah, 78. You want to, throw some stuff out there? By the way, what's up with that? The 78th Street dial.
Batch one's finishing up. We're wrapping up. We're on the second coat of paint. The weather's messing with us a bit. The good news is the secret gift, which is the street sign. We got that designed. It's printing. 20 of them are made now, or they're curing that process. And now we got to get the light for it, but that's happening. That took a minute to figure out because, like, you can get the design, right? The 3D file and all that, but it's not going to stand. It's just there. So
right.
And then we have to make a hole through it to get the wire through it, blah, 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 right?
All right.
And then the supplier of the LED is like, I don't have, X units. I'm like, I got 2. I'm like, what? How long does it take to get more lights? And he's like, it's China. Like, God damn it.
Yeah. Blame it on China.
Have to find another guy. And I'm like, and then the lights are bigger. And I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, man.
All these little things in the background. But yeah, it's coming out. The first batch will be done in about, let's say, 2-3 weeks. It'll get out, and in batch 2, and I'm happy, for myself and the guys that we're gonna have a batch 3.
Nice.
So that's pretty awesome, right? And
congrats,
and I think it would be nice if Big Bird came out quicker because that old school original Big Bird head, like crackhead Big Bird looked great.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing that you're on batch 3. That just proves that
that's
people
huge.
Want 70, Sesame Street.
Yeah. The funny thing is, like, I actually thought like there'd be more people. Well, maybe George is one of the guys. It's like I like it because it has a versatility. Like it doesn't have to be Sesame Street,
right?
But
that's
the majority, like, apart from maybe George and 1 or 2 other guys, everyone else is like, I want it from Sesame Street.
Right.
Like, they just want.
The nostalgic part, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, part of that is for me also.
NECA's going deep. I want this.
Right.
Cool. Very cool.
I was surprised. Like, that was the reason why I hadn't done it, because I was like, Sesame Street.
And now they're doing Muppets, man. That's a whole different.
Oh yeah.
Dial its own now.
Yeah.
That's a whole different IP, if I'm correct.
Yeah. No, different. Sesame Street is NPR, right? So there, it has very different copyright. I think Jim Henson gave that. Yeah, whereas
and it's
Muppets
funny how both of them kind of
Disney.
blend, right? Don't they? Sometimes I get confused with Muppets and Sesame Street. It's just like it kind of blends in together. So it's like,
of course.
So that's awesome. That's good. Good to know.
Man.
I mean,
IG, blah blah blah. I'm with these guys on Friday nights, late night Friday nights.
Cool. All
right. Pablo, what's up with you?
I'll be there with the fire emojis in people's comments.
Killing Red Sonja.
Besides killing Red Sonja, what else you got?
I got some more work I got to do for Ricky now for the Penalines. We're moving on another project now.
Nice.
That's awesome, man.
And I'm gonna be killing Red Sonja more. I'm gonna switch gears this year. I was talking to a few guys in another chat. I'm probably gonna concentrate on 3 lines. Focus on 3 lines now throughout the year. I'm gonna try. I may stray from that because knowing me,
you stray.
I stray a lot. I buy way too many lines, and that's the thing. I need to start cutting back on what I get and what I'm gonna photograph.
So I just real quick, I had a conversation with Anthony with Toy Mart, right? And we were talking and stuff like that, and he's like, I'm shooting. He's going for that. The deal. He wants to figure out who can land him, whether it's Mattel, whether it's whatever. So, he's been shooting a lot of those really great dinosaur. I call him the Dino King because his dinosaur shots are just incredible.
Yeah. Awesome.
But I told him, I was like, and he goes, yeah, they don't, it seems like they don't notice and whatever. I was like, it could be that your shots are just too good for them. Right? You have to remember, this is a toy company. No, this is a toy company. So they may look at stuff at your stuff and go, you know what? That's way too good for what we need. They probably don't, or realistic, or just maybe they don't need that much work put into their photos because all they want to do is sell toys.
Yeah.
All they want to do is sell toys. So they may not want to.
Shots.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I told them, I was like, maybe it's just because they might, it's not that your stuff is not good. And maybe it's just too good. And he actually took a step back and he was like, I never really thought of it that way. And I was like, yeah, sometimes they just, I know.
It could be a lot further than what they want to.
Right. And maybe they feel like
their demographic is not the demographic they were going for. That's
right.
Mattel's demographic is a lot. It's kids. Like a lot of these are kids' toys, and we forget that sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
His style, it's almost like Nutty Butter's style for what he does for the Beast of the Mesozoic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, exactly.
So he shoots professionally for them. So
right.
But that line is geared for adults. That's a whole different line. Yeah. So they may want more realistic shots.
Right.
Like Mattel, I can see that. Same thing with Playmates. Playmates also wants more geared towards kids because that's their demographic. The kids, not the adults. Adults collect their stuff, but that's not their demographic. So I could see them not wanting to do that because it may be too high quality for the wrong demographic. Right. So,
and again, I just brought that up because of what you were saying, like you want to concentrate on 2 lines and stuff like that. So just gotta take a step back and think about it.
I would like to get picked up by more.
Your Plunderlings works awesome, man.
I love the Plunderlings. That's my favorite line.
So good. Yeah.
Right.
And I'm never gonna give that up. Like I would stay with them as long as they'll keep me.
Right.
It is one of my favorite lines, and I love that cartoon aspect. And I'm hoping they do an animated series because I think if they could do an animation based on this toy line, then I think they can hit the big retail giants like Walmart and Target.
Yeah.
They'll be able to mass produce the figures at that scale. Now, I don't know whether Ricky will ever be ready for that because it's just Ricky running the show. Like he's doing all the shipping and like all that. It's just Ricky.
Wow.
So sometimes it takes a while for him to get back to certain people, like people who are having QC issues.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it's just Ricky. Ricky's taking care of it all. So it's just one man really taking care of it all.
Cool.
So, but I know he has big ambitions and big plans. So like he's really working on trying to get like an animated thing. He's trying to do a book. Like he has got big dreams.
Right. He's building it. He's building it.
He's building that universe. Like he's been like there's a lot of ideas that I've seen on paper that I'm so looking forward to. Like once he starts getting ready to actually make it. So, but I told him I was like, if we can get it out to a bigger audience, I think it'll, that'll help you make more. Like get into a bigger thing where you can produce more and have these stores, buy the amount that they want to carry, and then that way you can at least push it out. That way there's more people that can get into it.
Right. More eyes on it. More eyes.
Yeah, more eyes on it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna focus a lot more on Plundering stuff and a lot of, I say fantasy because I want to keep doing the 4 Horsemen and the Medi stuff all because that's all fantasy based. So I want to stick on fantasy and Ninja Turtle stuff. I may cut back on the waifu stuff.
Right. Well, that's a whole different ball game. Anyway, that's good.
So much
I was
good
told,
stuff out there,
I
man.
have been told by a lot of people that my work is good, but I do have a lot of lines on my IG. If I can focus on at least 3, then I can get more eyes on my stuff, and that'll give me more opportunities to work with other people. So, like, okay, I'll try to do that.
Are the people saying that people who have work?
Yes.
Okay.
I was coming from a position of that.
Yes, and then I was also told that I need to pick up my following if I want more eyes. Also, like I know BBTS and Entertainment Earth, they told me themselves like, if you're under 10K, you're not worth their time.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Yeah, they want 10K followers or plus on IG accounts if they're gonna give you an opportunity to do some work, and then to consider you even for a chance to get on board, even to do the.
Oh look, it's BBTS. I'll take. Hey guys,
it's
even to do their what's it called, the affiliate. Like you need to have 10K. Like that's like the minimum.
So
they gave me a chance. They gave me a chance to see if I can do it, but like I'm at the 5K. I wasn't able to push the product as much as the people who have 10 plus. So it makes a big difference. So it's like they told me, it was like, it's really hard for us to look at people under 10K. They expect 10K plus, like, because they know that those numbers are going to push the product,
Right, and it's unfortunate because there are a lot of people that are under 5, under 3, and are fantastic photographers.
Gabriel,
this stuff is like
Gabriel again. Man, I'm surprised he has not been picked up.
I know. I just noticed that the other day.
it's about the money. It's about how many people they can push this stuff out to, whether it looks good
then
or
you see an
not.
account with 20,000 followers and their work's like, what, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was also like a timing thing. There's a lot,
Yeah.
like the guys who got in early got
I was like
crazy
a year behind that. Yeah.
I know. So there was something
it's a
there
tough
about
market,
that.
but I mean, I'll get there. I'm going on slowly.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I'm going after the smaller contracts if I can. Like, I do message a lot of Kickstarters, like, because I know they're looking for people and at a low end. You know, they don't want to pay.
And I'll tell you right now, don't only stick to Instagram. It's got to be. You gotta flood the market. If that's what you want, you gotta flood the market.
Yeah,
you're talking about everything. TikTok, Threads, Thumbs, whatever the hell is out there.
X, Facebook, all of them. Yeah.
I get that. I can see that's what they want, but it's just
it's hard. It's a lot of work.
It makes you feel gross because then that means it's not about talent. It's just about the numbers.
For me, though, I mean that's my point.
And it's just gross because, like, you know what? It could be mutually beneficial. Like if they you have the talent, they're great. You know, your photos are great. And if they did showcase them, it probably would make people go, "Oh, those look really cool."
Yeah.
But then when a least talented person or a shitbird that just happens to have 10,000 gets, it's just kind of gross to me.
It is. But you know what?
I did tell myself that if it gets to a point where I'm not having fun doing it, then that's where I need to stop.
Yeah.
Like I need to just stop pursuing that and just focus on having fun.
But you know, hard work is not fun.
True, but but the grind is never fun.
Yeah,
because I started this whole thing because it was a hobby,
right?
Something I enjoyed. So I don't want to lose that aspect because I'm pursuing work in the industry. If it gets to a point where like I'm not having fun doing the shots, and it's because I like doing the work for Plunderlings because it's fun and it's work at the same time.
Yeah,
right. But I'm having fun.
They say if they love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life, right?
Right. But if I start losing the fun aspect of it, then that's where I need to like step back and I was like, okay, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Let's put that on hold and find the funness again and work on that and get the creative juices back. Because you'll lose the creativeness if it's just about work.
It'll show in your photos if you're not enjoying it.
I told myself, like, if it gets to that point, then I need to make sure I step back. Like, I need to realize that. Okay,
that's why you should have like a Peebly loves waifu feet account. And then you still do your waifu photos. So then you do
a whole separate account.
Right. You do one for them and then one for you.
One for the professional work. Yeah.
But
to throw a wrench into that, to throw Carl's wrench into that. What you just did in the last 24 hours
is what he should be doing.
That had the spark. It was engaging.
Topical.
Right.
On it, man.
Exactly.
It was good. It was well executed, and
it was right at the right time.
Yeah.
And I piggyback.
I'm sorry. That's what I like.
Right.
I'm totally biased and personal. I understand the work thing and pursuing the work, and having a strategy and all that. But like for me, I'm like, yo, that shit's dope.
Right. Yeah, and that's so funny because I totally piggybacked right off of your photos, and I put the little words and the captions and all that.
I love that. That was my favorite when you put the one with the two ogres.
Right. And I did it on purpose. I was like, this smells like chicken, like somebody's a chicken. And then the other ogre was like, just get rid of the head.
Just get rid of the head, yeah.
So I was like, okay, there you go.
I love that, man. That was awesome. I was like, oh, that made my day when I saw that.
Anyway, so Enders, come on, let people know what your next shot is gonna be like.
I don't know.
You don't know yet.
It's probably just gonna be a portrait of Ion.
Damn it, Carl.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Cool, man.
Let me see that figure, dude. Real quick. Let me see that figure. Hold on.
There she is.
Oh, that's nice.
That is cool.
Very cool.
And she's a Revoltech, George, and she's awesome. They, it's not like 20 years ago when you got that first Deadpool. They stay together. Like she's good. She's good.
The technology has gotten better.
Cool.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot better.
We have the technology.
Well, all right.
And maybe this guy.
That's the acid rain, right?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I got a couple of those in my pile of loot. waiting for
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That
Cool.
dune buggy looks great. I didn't realize it lit up. Like it's got light up features on it.
Oh yeah.
It's not that expensive either.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not that pricey either. Yeah.
Which is good. With
Yeah.
everything going up, that's not bad. You know, I mean,
I'm
Mesco
not
dropped
looking
the.
at it. I am
Mesco
not
dropped the
looking at
reissue
it.
the Mesco dropped the reissue of Doctor Doom is $180.
$180.
It went up, right?
And that's not
crazy.
with before taxes and shipping.
Yeah.
So
And that's more expensive than the first time, right?
oh yes,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's funny because I went back to
120.
see to find to compare the old one with the new one, and they don't have the old one. It's the same
They don't
thing.
have-
It's just a reissue.
Yeah.
It's not even a reissue. I don't think it's a reissue. I don't know.
You think it's the leftovers?
I don't know. It could be a reissue. I think you're right. It's a reissue, but I don't know. They found like, oh shit, we found him. Oh shit. Okay, let's go.
All right.
No, but
Anyway,
it went out to
we keep
retailers.
jumping into other topics.
It went out to retailers, so it is a reissue. It is a reissue, and I think
right,
that means
all
there was
right,
a
all
lot of people jumped on the waiting list that they said, "Oh, let's go again."
Right,
Run
exactly.
it back.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Nice
increase the
deal, look at
price
that.
point. That is insane.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the people that were on the wait list got the original price point or it bumped up.
Does it still
they
come with
have
all the
to,
same stuff?
Oh no, it bumped
Yeah.
up. It bumped up for sure.
It comes,
100%.
yeah, it's the exact same setup, like same accessories, everything.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
And then
Anyway,
charging more.
Nate,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank
Listen,
you.
this is great because honestly, we see each other at the shows and stuff like that, but we never really have an opportunity to like just stand and talk and stuff
Right
like that.
on.
So,
Yeah,
He's
super
too
I'm
popular
very-
time, man.
yeah, I'm very happy that you joined us, and just
Thanks
so
for
you
the
know,
invite, man.
it won't be the last time. I'd love you to come back on, and
Yeah,
you
man.
know,
I would
maybe
love
as
to. This has been a
as a
blast, you guys.
special drop in and stuff. So
Heck
We need
yeah.
to definitely get you on Mazda's show. So
Yeah, you should
I'll
be
DM
on
you
there.
again. Yeah,
see,
I
now
see.
that you've been
All
on
my
this
people.
show, everybody's gonna want you, dude. Everybody's gonna want you. Now that you've been on this show. So just so
Ain't
you know,
nobody
get
except
ready.
Peeps. Nobody's
Get ready. You're gonna get flooded. But
My
anyway,
wife at dinner today, she goes, "Isn't this your fourth one?" this
Yeah.
week?"
This guy.
yes, I get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
thank
my,
you.
my wife told me the same thing because she knows I have the stream on Tuesdays and the one on Fridays.
Mhm.
And then I
Yeah.
told her, I have a stream. I get invited to do a stream today. And I reminded her, like I told her before we went to my daughter's karate. And then after karate, we went to go eat dinner. And I looked at the clock. So I said, hey, we got to go because I got to get on the stream. And she's like, wait a minute. It's like, it's Wednesday. You don't have a stream on Wednesday. So I was like, I told you earlier. I got invited to do a stream today.
You guys, yeah, it's fine. I know. Yep.
The truth was that they knew you were coming on, so they wanted to get on.
Oh yeah,
the
I'm
stream.
here. I
That's
said
the
I'm in.
truth.
Yeah.
Love it.
George is like, yo,
Anyway.
I'm thinking I'm gonna invite Nate. I'm like, yo, I'm in.
Yes. He
I
was
mean-
like,
Awesome.
he was
Yeah,
the
when you
first
told
to
me
say,
Nate was
"Yup."
on, he was like, "Oh, that's like I definitely need to get
Yeah.
on to get on with Nate because
Man,
yeah.
I'm glad you guys joined. It's awesome.
Yes.
Been-
All right.
like I
So
said, had a
guys,
great time.
thank you. Nate, thank you. 78, love you guys. Peebly, thank you.
Yep.
Enders, always. And Enders, I'm gonna see you next week. We gotta go to Zolo. We're heading up to ZoloCon next week. So
Oh,
remember that.
sweet.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's not this
Next weekend. Next weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
End
I'm
of the
gonna need
month,
some
yeah.
assistance from you then. Okay.
Yes. All right. Listen, guys. Thank you. We are out of here. Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, baby. Get down. Yo, good evening, agents. This message won't last. Mission Imposable, we moving fast. Starring Enders and Agent Variant 2. Toy photography crew, what we about to do. Posing figures in epic scenes. Lights flash bright, macro shots tight. Making toys fight. Imposable missions. We'll pass again. Oh, this show gon' blow. Everybody knows. Enders on the set, directing the frame. Agent Variant sneaking, playing the game. From rooftops to streets, many worlds we create. Action figures for life, never hesitate. Mission Imposable, toys come alive. Figures domino, but we still thrive. Camera clicks quick, self-destructing 5. Toy photo live, yeah, we have arrived.